Yes.
Yeah, dude.
I thought it was about stillness.
You don't float and rotate while you meditate? Jeez, man. For shame. For shame.
Get with it.
My character has...
Getting it with it. Totally.
My character has wings and he is still clicking disapprovingly in the background.
Does your character have boobies?
Birds typically do not know.
No, yes,
they're not aerodynamic.
Yeah, as they are not placental mammals, generally no.
I did mention we are live streaming.
I'm
already
strictly discussing biology.
Already?
Yes, it's 7 o'clock.
It is 2 minutes past the hour.
Oh, scheisse. My bad.
Germans know what to
Just wanted to make sure. I said it. I said that stuff before live stream went up. That's what I was doing. And now now we're on the
All right. How do I get into the D20 thing? How do I join your game? Where is it?
Right, roll 20.
Can you help him out, Matt? Why I do this or?
But I need help.
Don't you all?
What do you need help with?
His soul.
Okay, check. Oh right, check the D&D channel. I put the app thing in there.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Oh, I gotta adjust this again. No, I don't want to copy.
Oh, nice. Our next game will be November of last year.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
I better mark that in my calendar.
So, yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye, Jim.
It says I'm not authorized. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Didn't realize you needed an authorization for Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
It's an old
But I
one.
am
We're
logged
checked
in.
out.
Logged in. What?
What's going on?
And you're talking to us.
Huh. What is
So
going on?
What's going on?
Alright, let's get these live streams up. Get the one on YouTube up.
Oh shit! Why do I keep fucking this up? Gotta stop that.
I have had the worst ADD typography today, so I don't think it's just you.
Oh yeah, my ADHD's going crazy lately, so I apologize.
Are we only live on YouTube right now?
Yes, we should be.
Right.
YouTube, not Twitch.
We're going
Indeed.
live in Twitch in a second here.
Just making sure my stuff hadn't loaded incorrectly.
I kept messing up. It's my fault.
All good. Okay, so Discord over here.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to...
Can you hear me today, Percival?
I can.
Fantastic. We have
Progress.
Ooh, hello.
indeed.
Progress, eh?
The developments of
Going
these
ahead.
people are modern.
Wait, no, I should do this.
Put that over there. So it
Oh
can
shit,
always
that
be
is
up
still
to
hard to
20.
see. Managing.
Okay, now my camera says it's working.
Your camera is working, sir.
Yay. There's only so much information I can get out of the little green line.
Right. Is Mitch joining us? Does anyone know?
He said he was planning to earlier. If you loop him in on the call.
Oh, I gotta loop him. Alright. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can't brain. Come on. Think, damn it.
It's alright, you're just the DM. You don't need to think too hard.
Oh, God. I need to think about everything.
I gotta check to see who's texting.
There we go. That's fine. Oh, we're live on YouTube now. I mean, Twitch.
Got a Twitch with the Twitch there?
Twitch.
Oh yeah, that's gonna blow up. I'm just gonna mute that.
Twitch. I'm
So
twitching.
Twitch is disagreeing with you right now, Chief.
It is? Why is
Yep.
it disagreeing with me? Well, it says I'm live streaming.
Do you have a personal channel? Ah, no, there we go. It's just rolled over the...
Oh, it just took its time, that's all.
Only one of them said.
Taking its sweet ass time.
Yes. Slap that sweet ass.
Thank you.
Once
It's very
again,
nice of you.
You're
we
welcome.
are streaming.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, but we were in a minute of YouTube, and this channel is not for kids, really. There is a disclaimer above. It says mature, gore,
Yeah, did you put the actual tag on it?
strong language. What is there a tag for you Twitch? I mean,
YouTube.
YouTube has that like, oh, this is an adult channel. Do you still want to continue?
Yeah, and Twitch has it as well.
Yeah, I have that going on too. Like, oh,
Yeah.
once you enter, this is 18 plus. Do you still want to continue?
Wonderful. You shall continue to munch burger.
But if you're already 18, like Borger, Porker.
Burger.
I had nuggies.
I have nuggies.
Nuggies.
I also had nuggies, but I am also having Bogle.
Oh.
I had a sandwich.
I bought healthy food.
I had fruit cut.
You.
I was given healthy food, so I had it for lunch.
I bought healthy food. I have carrots now, things like that, grapes, and nuggies are like the last bastion of the
They're
unhealthy
healthy
food.
if they're vegan nuggies.
They're not.
Oh.
Yeah,
What if they're made from vegan chickens?
But then they're
Huh?
still chicken, so it's not vegan. I mean, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. I mean,
If the animals aren't raised on animal products, are they animals at all? If they say you are what you eat,
Stop mind screwing. No mind screwing.
well,
if you
okay.
are what you eat and all they eat is grass, then chicken.
I'm reminded of the episode of Blacklist where there was this like synthetic meat product that basically exactly resembled meat but was like grown in a lab, and it was considered halal and kosher because it didn't have to be harvested from any animals. So hypothetically, it's a victimless meat and it is therefore vegan.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. If you're the guiding principle that you go by for veganism or vegetarianism is that this is the product that came from an animal, it didn't come from an animal.
Yeah, but then you're also taking like a whole bunch of chemicals into your body, and that's probably not healthy at all.
Well, you know, the funny thing about food is all of it's made of chemicals.
I'm saying the synthetic ones.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I mean, I hate to tell you, but tofu is literally prepared by coagulating soy milk, and let me tell you, they don't let that happen naturally. They would not produce anywhere near enough because soy milk has one of the longest lasting proficiencies for any other type of milk. They pump
That's why I don't know.
tanks full of.
Also, soybean farming is really bad for the environment, and it involves a lot of child labor. So that sucks.
But if you
Same
are
with
what you eat,
almonds.
and a chicken just eats seeds, and that's not an animal.
It doesn't matter if you eat burgers made from beef because you cut down the rainforest to cow, or if you eat burgers made from soy because they cut down the rainforest to farm soybeans. It makes me so mad.
Which is why they're culturing beef in tanks now.
Yeah, I'm like Chidi in The Good Place, saying, "Oh, I love almond milk, but I know it's not ethically made, so you know."
Those poor little almonds.
Oh my god.
I
that guy
love
got on
that
my
show.
nerves.
No, I love that show.
Oh no, that's not good. He's basically me, except I'm white.
Yeah.
I have almost Chidi levels of anxiety when he said,
But you can make decisions.
"Sometimes my executive dysfunction is not great." There was this line where he was like Do you know the sound that it makes when you stick a fork into a garbage disposal? That's the sound my brain makes all the time. And when Chidi Anagonye said that line on The Good Place, I felt so seen. I felt so understood. I am fork in the garbage disposal brain now.
Wow.
But simultaneously, I didn't consent to be attacked like this.
And we gotta fork you the waiver, man.
I guess that's me to an extent. Like,
Yep.
sometimes it's like that, but it's not just the fork in the garbage disposal. It's just gears grinding in place.
I think we need a couple of cases of W40 for your head.
Yes.
Say hi, Mitch.
Hi, Mitch.
Mitch. I'm not hearing any Mitch.
He spoke. Hang on.
I don't think I can hear him either.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh, nothing. I remembered that I need to fucking excuse my language. Oh my goodness, I need to stop.
You
that.
can swear in this.
What?
I know.
That language is
Trying.
fucking appropriate.
I'm trying not to.
Why the fuck would you not swear, Mitch?
Control yourself, you fucking
Tango
reprobate.
Foxtrot, man.
Yeah.
It's very complicated, and I don't want to go to it.
I understand.
I need to do better on a lot of things, and swearing is one.
Not wanting to curse. Like, I totally understand that.
Words should have meaning. Words should have power. This was one of the very first conversations I had when I started dating Nissa. Is that if you overuse curse words or what have you, just like overusing any word, it lessens their impact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That will not stop me from screaming "fuck" whenever I stub my toe. I'm just saying.
It doesn't stop me either. But that's still
precisely what happened earlier when, like, my kitchen had a step down into it, and I turned around too fast trying to step up onto it, crushed my little toe, and just fucking screamed. My neighbor came down and was like, "What's wrong?"
How?
And oh, you know,
Where's
I just
Aiden?
dislocated my foot.
Oh my gosh. No.
Where's Aiden?
Don't like that.
Still stinging now.
I'm not sure. I'll ping him.
Please ping him. Hey, by the way, this is Mitch. You can't really see him because he's on the Google call.
Mitchell of the
He's
House
a
of L.
ghost.
Welcome two new players that we have, Mitch. This is Morgan and
Hi.
oh god, my brain. Sam.
Hi.
Sam
Shepherd?
Shepherd. I knew it was an S. God damn it.
Very far away from Sam.
I
had a slice of that pizza.
already forgot both your names, but that's normal. I'm a little bit mentally ill, so I'll
Aren't we all?
hopefully try to remember your characters' names and your names.
We're
over
playing
the long term.
D&D.
Well, my name is my character's name, so if you remember one, you'll remember the other.
Cool.
Indeed.
That'll make it easy.
Yep, made it easy on y'all.
Indeed.
Still
Indeed.
wonders if Discord working better for me this week than it did last time.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
I
it
now know which names go with which faces.
looks like it's going much better.
See, I made it easier for you, so like, this is my character, so you know, all about making it easier for people and myself.
I was gonna say, I think the more important fact is that you're making it easier on yourself, in my
This
opinion.
Help me get into the whole. Because I'm more or less used to doing the texting role plays and stuff like that, or D&D, whatever.
It's a bit
like,
different.
It's easier for me to type it than it is for me to say it and express it. So hopefully
Ugh. Ooh, mead. Yummy. Good bite.
really liked the blackberry mead I had.
Cranberry mead, it was alright. It was better than the blueberry mead. I was like, shoot me now.
No, I'm never gonna have.
Blueberry mead would taste like paint thinner, and I love blueberries. Ugh.
Oh boy.
I drank it anyways. I was like, I'm
You
drinking
guys ever
this
tried?
No. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna fall off the cliff.
You guys ever tried Viking blood mead?
Yes.
It's like really expensive, really good. Oh my gosh.
I'm
Yeah.
drinking Odin's Skull right now, sir.
Ooh.
Suppose you're drinking out of Odin's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, did Odin consent to that?
Is that today's word? Today's word? Consent.
Yeah, that's today's recurring.
Today's theme is consent.
Let me see if I can throw a different.
Oh shit, I gotta open character sheets. Mitch, you still got your character sheet? Make sure you're ready.
Yes, Paul. Oh, I did find it.
Okay, you found Rick the Brick, right? Because that's who you're playing now.
That is correct, sir.
Very good. Good to know.
All right, I've texted Aiden. I don't know.
Something must have happened. Oh well.
Oop, no, wrong one. There we go. I want to grab this. I'll move it over here.
It's pretty cool, Morgan, that you're in your chat.
I know, right? And it's actually pretty easy to do if I could show you how to do it.
I believe you.
Oh,
Okay,
Mitch,
that's
if
there.
you could make it easy on me, is your Discord back yet?
that's what I was going to say.
Okay, and then I'll make this.
What did you say?
I was just going to say they still think that I'm 12.
Oh God.
So I was going to say Discord still thinks that I'm 12. They suspended my account because I don't know how or why, but they got the impression that I am not old enough. Oops.
You need to make a
That's
new.
not supposed to be like that.
You need to make a new Discord name.
Aiden texted me back.
Is that
Said
how I
he'll
would
be
do
here
it?
in a few minutes, like 15 tops.
Okay, that's fine. We've been shooting this shit.
This being the age of COVID, he completely forgot that today was Thursday. So
Sunday's the day's
Wait,
fun.
today is Thursday?
Given we
today
play on
is
Thursdays, I'd say
Thursday,
yeah.
James.
Explains what all these strangers are doing in my Tuesday game.
Different game, Matt. Different. I mean, wow, Matt. Jesus Christ, I can't do anything right today. All right, this is gonna be a tough
You
one.
okay, bud?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
That's a lie.
I'll be perfectly fine. I've done this before.
Oh, okay. I know what I need to do. Pull that out.
It's just gonna be a rough one on me. I can do it. I can do this. I believe in me.
I was in a conversation about what systems we used for gaming. Most of them, it's like one voice and video and one presentation. You play all 20.
Well,
I
the
described yours, and it's like, well, we've got this and this and this, and somehow the DM makes it all work together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll put this one here, and I'll put this one.
I've been managing this shit for a while. So, Mitch, you gonna make a new account? You might as well. Fuck it. If they still think you're a fucking 12-year-old boy, which is fucked up.
I think he's a non-fucking 12-year-old.
Wait a minute.
Many of them are, from what I understand.
Frog in the throat.
You want me to do it right now?
You can if you want.
Discord is what it is. Okay.
You got like 15 minutes as we shoot the shit.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find my Discord program here.
Wait a
So,
second.
is there any questions that anyone need to
I
know?
didn't know you had a gun.
Who's got a gun?
Who's asking?
I know Morgan, you have a gun, right? I thought you did.
You said you were going to shoot the ship.
No,
She has a laser
Oh,
pistol.
wait, they already know.
Clicks has a rifle. Yes. Yeah, Clicks has one of the Desiree style rifles.
The rifles that.
Oh,
So does
Characters, yeah.
Percy, right? Percival?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
No, I picked up a couple of them when the idiots from the Slaver City attacked us.
you had a laser gun.
That's right.
The idiots from the Slaver City. I love that. That's funny. You're
Of
funny.
course, I also picked up a nice orb of cold. So
Yeah, that happened. That was a thing.
Okay, there we go.
I almost died.
Now everything should be. All of my screens.
A lot of you almost died several times. It's my turn to try to kill new players. I mean, try to help new players. I mean,
Please don't kill me. I don't want to die.
no one wants to
I think
die.
you should limit yourself to killing characters.
I don't want to die. That's inconvenient for living. How am I meant to breathe if I'm dead?
You don't have anything to worry about if you're dead. So there you go.
I think we've had one. I think we had one character death in the whole
That actually killed.
the whole campaign, right?
Yep, I cut him in half.
That's scary.
He had explicit "do not revive."
Yes.
Notes
Yeah, somebody
tattooed
died,
on his
didn't they?
forehead.
The half.
The
Yeah.
the ranger that we used to have.
Was that the halfling girl?
Nope, that was that ranger.
I'm
What's the
hide
halfling?
my bow and pretend my fellow's a middle character.
He got,
Because he decided I'm gonna shoot the
was
big
it the
bad.
ranger?
Yes, it was the ranger. I said it was the ranger. He said I'm gonna hit the big bag with the arrow. Oh, okay. Oh, he notices you now. All right. Cut in half, basically.
Yeah, it was kind of like that moment where Thanos realizes that Tony Stark has scratched his cheek and it's just like, clutch.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Except Tony Stark had had a conversation with somebody just beforehand where he hadn't said, "If I die, I want to stay dead."
No, it didn't seem to be his plan at that point.
Eventually, though, he did die and stay dead.
It's true.
Oh,
Indeed he did.
spoilers! Come on!
It's been how many years since that movie has come out and you haven't watched? That's your fault. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, I watched it opening fucking day.
Same here.
Okay.
Why?
Same here. I was right next to this bastard up here.
Yeah.
I watched it
He
shortly
went to a
after,
big party and had previously gotten married that day.
or maybe I did watch it opening day. I can't remember.
Good movie. Good times.
I can't remember.
I watched both of them.
I forgot Tony Stark was dead.
See, what happened was when the Ranger shot him.
I totally forgot he was dead.
He was able to he was able to teleport the enemy and make his attack. And if your HP is lower than 100, you're dead.
And we had just gotten out of the fight with like the evil party, the Void party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so we were more or less on fumes when this guy showed up.
He was battling a Valkyrie who he cut in half again.
That was kind of my clue that might not be somebody I wanted to arm wrestle.
Mm-hmm. He was the big bad showing up, doing his big bad thing, and then you were just there. He thought the other guys would take care of it, but I guess they failed.
You told us it was a cutscene.
I forgot the name of the angel. Who was it? He won because
I don't believe you were ever properly introduced. So
Yeah, I'm not sure we knew his name.
Oh, I have to remake it up because I gave him a name and then I totally forgot.
You won't name him Castiel, no balls.
Castiel.
Maybe name him some variant of Azrael, because Azrael was one of the names of the Angel of Death.
Well, he fell.
is it John Paul Valley another name of Azrael?
Uh,
They wanted to call him like Azul or something.
yeah, Jean Paul Valley was
Hey, can you
the
send me
secret identity of a superhero whose code name was Azrael,
What?
named after
For Discord?
the Angel of Death from Hebrew
yeah.
and Muslim theology.
So yes, it was another name for Azrael.
Yes, by extension of extension.
As long as I'm right, I don't care.
Oh,
you are
Aiden's here.
You are technically correct, which is the best kind of correct.
Indubitably.
Hey, Aiden.
Hey guys,
No.
it was late. 3 things happened. One, I completely forgot about the game today because I'm new to the game and it's not quite stuck in my brain that Thursday is game day. Also, it's midweek, so my entire schedule has been kind of screwy. And Skyrim apparently is the third most addicting thing next to nicotine and alcohol. And
No, it's not.
for countless amount of hours, which I haven't been able to keep track of. Yeah. No.
VR chat is the most addicting thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was going to say, yeah,
When
in
I'm-
this group, apparently Skyrim is pronounced VR chat.
When I'm not eating, sleeping, or going out and running errands, I am in VR chat. Even if I'm doing my college work, I am in VR chat.
It's true.
I will
Some
I will
people
throw up
consistently-
virtual desktops so I could do my work in VR chat. Where
Wow.
did that thing go?
I will like literally sit there because I have these big ass gaming headphones that won't really work because they have this weird thing where they have one plug-in for the headphone itself and another plug-in for the mic and a USB for the lights. So I can't be able to hear you and talk to you at the same time.
Mitch, did you get it?
So I
See,
just put those
be
giant ass
sitting in
headphones on
the
and I
back
have
room.
like an earbud in.
Mitch,
and that's
did you get the
done
link?
on Twitch or something.
Mitch.
To be fair, people have successfully given up alcohol.
People have successfully given up alcohol. No one's successfully given up Skyrim, though. So, Matt, your pillow looks adorable.
It's a cat.
Patty, hi.
Mitch. Mitch.
It's not usually Patty that's back there. It's usually Malcav.
What is this?
Okay.
But so, by the way, we have another player, Aiden.
Oh, joy.
What was that?
Oh, joy.
Oh, joy indeed. We literally have a full party now.
Hooray.
Any bigger, I'm gonna shoot myself. No, kidding. I wouldn't do that.
No.
I wouldn't do that.
It's finally good that it is like later at night and actually have decent connection. Shit, I shouldn't say that. I should not say that. Not gonna...
What have you
Do
done?
not jinx myself.
What have you done?
Oh no.
I have screwed myself royally.
Oh no, what did you do?
Oh
This is
no.
the
what?
best Christmas Walton's ever had.
User has left the channel.
There's no turning back now.
Yes, well, we're already on death's course. We might as well just follow it through.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh well.
Hey, Daddy.
Did you know, in a lot of Terry Pratchett books, death is a legitimate freaking character?
Oh,
If
of
I
course.
ran, I feel like, I feel like if I ran a D&D campaign, I would have, like, if a player dies, it would go something along this line.
So there's like 8 different novels in the Discworld series dedicated to the death character.
Yeah, and the Good Omens version of death was
Yeah,
highly, alluded very much to the Discworld death.
And what about the death of freaking from the Endless?
Oh, well, she is completely different, but they have met in fanfic, and it was adorable.
Are you talking like Good Omens, like the TV show
Yes.
with not Peter Capaldi, David Tennant?
Yes.
David
Okay,
Tennant's
so-
Machine, based on the book by
That's
Neil
the
Gaiman
one.
and Sir Terry Pratchett.
See.
Yeah, I was about to be very sad.
Mitchell. Mitchell's in
Speaking of when I was
D20.
first dating Nessa, one of the things that we first bonded about was our mutual love of Neil Gaiman. And when I went on a trip to England, sadly without her, she gave me a stack of her favorite Neil Gaiman books to read. One of which was Good Omens, and so it's formative. It's a very positive association. And watching that show again, and seeing all those characters come to life was a very positive association for me.
Oh my gosh.
Is everyone
yeah,
able to...
there's the thing,
I
isn't it? That
watched
reminds
every
me
episode the minute it came out. Like it was so. I love.
Everyone able to join Roll20?
Yeah, already on Chief, have been for the last
Right,
half
Let
hour.
me refresh. No, it's still saying I'm not authorized.
Why? What the hell?
Did you make an account? Have you got an
I
account?
do have an account.
Uh,
My account is my gamertag, Mortigan016.
is it because I have too many people?
No.
How many people can you have per game?
Here, let me close it and then open another one.
There shouldn't be any limits.
I'm just gonna move Krem around and drop his aura all over the place. Hey!
Think
Oh,
of
no,
it as
what did I just
dying.
do? It's not meant to do that.
Okay, oh, so, okay. Mitch is here now. Good.
Eee.
There you go.
Now you have an aura of speed, and you have an aura of speed, you have an aura of speed. Oh, hey, it's my horse.
Here, try using, rather than having the direct campaign link, try that.
Oh, I gotta make Mitch.
That should take you to his other game, Outer Space, and then if you click on his profile there, you should be able to see the other game.
Okay, Mitch, you are now a D&D person. Yay.
Because that's how I had to find it in the first place, because the link that he sent me didn't work either.
Really?
Yeah, so I went to your profile through the other thing, and I could see that on there, because even though I followed the link, so my character was in it, I couldn't access it, but then when I went to it from your profile, it let me do it.
That's so
Alright,
weird.
so you...
Shepard hacked the back door. He's fucking swordfish, man.
Probably.
Wait, where do I
Swordfish.
find... Okay, so I'm on his page.
Swordfish from Sneakers, the movie?
Also, actually, if you're using the join link, you were on here last time, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
No?
How come the invite won't work? Can I make a
On
new?
topics?
Where?
Can I make a new
What's your-
invite?
Yeah, you can refresh the invite link.
Weird. I just found the roll function on Roll20, so
What's your Roll20 name?
I just like screwing around with rolling functions.
Night. Hey, Shimmer.
No, what's your Roll20 name?
Who, me?
There.
Yes.
True shopping.
Shimmer Light. You have a nice day. Don't forget to like and subscribe,
yes,
Shimmer.
you, Ward.
There we go. There we go. Alright. Now to... Oh, there we go. Okay, it's open here. Awesome! Whoa, there's a lot of pop-ups.
Look, it's a Morgan.
Hi.
Hey! You have the same coat as Red Tornado in the Young Justice animated series.
What?
I mean,
What?
nothing.
That's the first thing I thought of too.
The thing behind the numbers is not that. It's actually the... I think it was not the squadron number, but the... I guess ID number or whatever of my favorite
I've also got
my
a little
favorite
dude
squadron
in
leader,
the,
or the character you play as is Blaze in
Get back
Ace
here.
Combat 5.
Oh, I never
So
played
that's
those games.
016.
I
That's
see.
That's his number. So now I can have this over here so I can see the camera fully.
It's also a fun fact. 016 is the name of a little guy that I have on my shelf through the window for the Aliens Revolution.
Aliens
I should take
Revolution.
a 016 for the little spiky boy.
Oh, cool. Yeah, in the Young Justice cartoon, at least early on, like the first couple of seasons, the number 16 is like an arc number. It's like it's mimetic, it's recurring. Like Superboy is a clone that takes 16 weeks to grow. There are 16 members of the Justice League. It takes place on Earth 16, and it just generally, keeps popping up in places. And one of the ways they indicated that was whenever the Justice League entered the Zeta tubes to teleport to their base, it would scan them, and the computer would identify them by name and the number assigned to them when they joined the Justice League. And because Red Tornado was the 16th member to join, Red Tornado 16. Whoa.
Oh.
Ah, fucking A, Mitch. Fucking A. I hate calling people using freaking Google Chrome. No offense. Actually,
I
plenty
don't
of.
believe any of us wrote Google Chrome, so you should be okay.
Yeah. You know what's funny, Nate?
What?
I use Microsoft Edge now.
Did you know you have an option to not use it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, the thing is, Firefox always crashes on me,
I don't
and
know
I got
why.
tired of Google Chrome chewing up all my RAM.
Yeah, I'm sick of it too. That's
So-
why I don't like using Google Chrome.
I don't have a problem with that right now. Thank God.
Alright, I'm gonna make this phone call. We're gonna freaking play. Because I'm getting sick of this. Ring a ding ding. Mitch, answer the goddamn phone.
Hello.
Hi, Mitch.
Hey, I'm sorry. My computer is just exquisitely slow, and it's on its last legs, even though it's brand new to me. So
Guess we're going like this.
I'll try to fix it by next week.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
Kill some time.
Let's say you just been here the whole time, just stealthily Rick style. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're in Percival's magnificent mansion right now, so you just like come downstairs wearing
Monsters and nothing else.
Oh, I was gonna say, what's his name from Playboy? Hugh Hefner. Yeah, you're wearing a Hugh Hefner bathrobe, and we're all just like, oh, come on, man.
All right.
We were just vibing and used it in the shower.
So this, Mitch, why don't you describe yourself, and everyone else, you're gonna have to describe yourself too.
Well, Rick the Brick, he is a brick of a man. He looks like a professional wrestler ate another professional wrestler.
I love your description.
He's got, he's covered in scars, and you can tell there's absolutely nothing under this robe. Yeah, I mean, he's very chiseled and very square in his proportions and
How angular.
facial contours and things. So.
We got so many rogues now. It's funny as fuck. I love it. All different types, though.
Yeah.
Should rename the group Roguespierre.
Now, if we do play another game after this, I vote full rogue party.
Full rogue party.
I mean,
Nothing but rogues
no.
heists and assassinations on
What
political.
is it with you and the heists? I'm already planning a bank robbery for you.
Jeez.
Oh, because we haven't gotten there yet.
You just
I have like.
These
Okay,
go.
but these things take time. I'm not Nate Ford from
this.
Leverage.
First, you got to develop an economic system. Then you build banks. Then you figure out the history of robberies of these banks.
And then the American
What
Revolution.
things people would have taken to try and stop them. And then you turn the players loose and see something you never thought of exploited shamelessly.
Wow.
I mean, if we weren't in Faerun, I'd just throw you at a train job because that would be hilarious. Yeah, there are no trains in Faerun. If we were in Eberron, maybe.
What if somebody invented the train and they had to steal it?
Oh, I like that idea. We're just sitting there like freaking shit. What was the dog from? Remember that old like English claymation
Wallace and Gromit.
show from like the 90s?
Wallace and Gromit.
Yes.
Yes.
So you remember that scene?
Stop talking! I've
From
already
Wallace
got your
and
reference.
You just sitting on top of the
No.
train, just putting down
Okay.
train tracks.
Yep, the wrong trousers. When they're going up against Feathers McGraw, the evil penguin
The
disguised
issue
as a
is,
rooster.
if someone's only just invented the train, there's not going to be any train tracks to go anywhere from it.
Nah, man, you just Tokyo drift that.
That's
How
right.
are we going to
Tokyo
Tokyo
drift it.
Oh yeah, that's in a
Tokyo Drift
manga or
just
something,
attach
right?
a
Tokyo
bunch of hot
Drift
air balloons.
train tracks.
Oh my god.
And freaking did it in the Polar Express.
Christmas movies. Polar Express, yes.
I think we need a few more belts of hilltop strength for that.
I will be surprised if someone hasn't thrown that music with it during that scene. Like, I would be absolutely freaking surprised if no one has done
And
Yeah.
Deja vu.
if you're ma-
Or it could be like that scene in Incredibles 2, where Elastigirl has to stop a monorail, or something on a maglev train, and it's only the test run, and there's not much track, and that's why the trouble exists. It's just like, oh man, we're gonna run out of track in like 3 minutes. break.
all right.
Dude,
So
if you could do that, that would be great.
I mean, it would be a massive shout out to Briscoe County Jr., and I do have Briscoe County inspired NPCs running around in that world.
Hey.
So,
hey,
Hey, what?
pay attention to me. All right, cool. And by the way, would you be called the Rogues Gallery?
Yes.
okay, all right, that's almost better than Rogues Pierre, which is what I think Jim suggested. But But okay, we'll put that on the list, but it's going second after Rogue PM. Okay.
So, Mitch just described their character. Let's go as Morgan next.
Well, as you can all see, I am myself. I'm Morrigan, a Hopkin rogue. I am a Phantom, because it goes along with Morrigan, because in the Celtic lore, she is also described as the Phantom Queen. So basically, just a lot of inspiration from that has been poured into my character. You know, the tattoos and whatnot, and this is still in development, so it's not quite finished yet. But yeah,
A
so
small
that's
rabbit
pretty
goblin
much
full
it.
of rage.
I am not a rabbit. I am a Hopkin, not a rabbit.
It's like calling Rocket a raccoon. No.
Yes.
Trash panda.
Yeah. Ain't no
That is
like
so
me
much
but
worse.
me.
Ugh.
All right, we're moving down to Aiden. Aiden.
Mr. Brewer, you're needed back on set.
Shepard, you're up then.
Hello. Yeah, I've got a Aarakocran rogue, who has a little bronze baby gecko-sized wormling who was kidnapped into this new area. He was one of the few Aarakocrans who could move between the plane of air and ground, but as he was flying, he found himself knocked unconscious somehow mid-air in a walk in this strange new space. He doesn't know where he is, believes he's in a different dimension, is thoroughly confused, and just learned that he is with a bunch of mercentiles and is unsure how to take that, considering he has only experienced the bad bandits so far. It's been preening
Not
his
bad.
feathers and a bit gloomy. He's flying and now he's stuck in a cave.
Yes, this is the opposite of his natural habitat.
What kind of bird?
This is not ideal.
Eric Cochran. Wow, I can't speak.
People.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you're up, Aiden.
Great, I think it was just lagging. Righty. I'm playing Buxley Vauban, or Buck for short. He is a very large ranger. Should I share the picture again so that everyone gets a bit of an idea of what he looks like?
Sure, you can go ahead and do that.
Alrighty, hold on a second. Alright. Again, I did not make this art. I literally just found it on the internet. Where is it again? There it is.
I got
Alright.
it's in there.
Yes.
Alright. His whole thing is kill the dragons. Doesn't care which dragons, just dragons die. Mainly because his father, uncle, and brother were killed by dragons. And he just kind of has a vengeance against them because of that. He is Scottish, and since apparently a very bad Scottish accent for me, and since I was socially panicking last session, he is sitting on tables and eating all the food possible. He's supposed to be a bit more badass than that, but that's basically as far as I could come up with last session because I was nervous.
I mean, it works. You know, was it Goku's thing that he kicked all the ass and then ate all the food?
So, yeah.
I haven't watched that yet. I've got too many things on my list.
Spoilers, Matt.
Spoilers.
Spoilers!
Like a 20-year-old
I was in like
show?
the first grade.
No more Dragon Ball spoilers. Thank you.
I was in the first grade and we watched Dragon Ball like
No,
every
wait. I
week.
need to warn you about Krillin. No.
Dragon Ball, that's the one
You
where...
can warn me, but I'm not gonna remember, so...
Dragon Ball's the one where Pikachu turns into a truck, right?
Yes, absolutely. You nailed it.
Wow, Pikachu turning into a truck. That's
And
totally
remember,
like-
Yugi plays the ultimate card game.
God.
Oh?
Rock, paper, scissors.
I thought it was magic.
Close enough.
Magical
Or
rocks,
the kids from
papers, and
Sword Art
scissors.
Online are running around with the first Sengun, just freaking screwing everything.
All right, Matt.
That was the only actual
Let's
thing that
recap
came
who
back.
you are.
All
Alright.
three.
Yes. Right now, I am playing 2 characters for temporary purposes. I am Elion Ororio, who is a red-haired, red-winged, Avariel winged elf, who is, opposed to the tyrannical form of government that's currently and has for millennia imposed its iron fist upon the populace. He is a bookish type and tends to talk in Reed Richard-isms and is not predisposed to violence, but capable of it, if the need arise.
So we've been told.
Well, yes. I mean, we haven't been in a fight together yet, so I cannot adequately demonstrate without, proper real-world scenarios. And I'm also playing Clicks. His name is K Peach, but he goes by Clicks. That's his nickname. He is a two-tailed kitsune who is half Mario and utilizes his tails to fly in a curious hybridization of the species. He possesses a magical electrical guitar that lets him diffuse magical bombs seeded throughout the world, and his group helps him find them. Instead of working with his group right now, he's working with Drakesbane because he is native to this island and is therefore a local guide. He is, about 4 feet tall, foxish-looking fellow, 2 big bushy tails, and sort of a hobbity kind of Bilbo Baggins kind of dress code, waistcoat, sort of thing. He also, as a result of his Fey ancestry, has a curious semi-fourth wall awareness that lets him make pop culture references. So there.
I am Nathan Towns, your GM today. I tell the stories, make the game go boom, and, fuck with the players and give them all the fun.
Boom spontaneously.
Indeed. And here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. As you are all...
Here comes the, oh shit, we're all screwed.
As you are all...
There is a vague similarity. Yes, thank you.
Yes, indeed.
So, question about the kitsune with the electric guitar. Is it a Fender Stratocaster?
It's this. I don't know. I don't know guitars. I'm sorry.
I don't think Fender exists in this universe.
Usually by the same guitar that Marty McFly used in the 1950s in Back to the Future.
Coolaroonie?
No, it's a Gibson ES335. What do you mean?
Oh, thank you. I will file that away for future reference.
And it was wrong as well because it had after-stock pickups on it.
But that anachronism was explained retroactively by Back to the Future: The Ride when Biff stole the time machine and went on a joyride through the time stream. And writers said afterwards that like any of the historical inconsistencies that result were paradoxes created by that event.
The guitar's wrong.
The guitar's wrong, but it's intentionally anachronistic in this context.
They had a PS-stick humbuckers to it, which is not right. The guitar had dual tone, not tritone. It's upsetting.
I know nothing about guitars, so sure.
I didn't know what was wrong with it. I knew it was wrong, which is why I had that retcon thing prepared.
I took 5 years of guitar lessons. I don't know what these guys are talking about.
3.5.
Or was it? No, it's 2.5.
Took about one day of guitar lessons and haven't been paying attention to anything you guys have been saying about guitar, so I have no idea what's going on.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. So you all finally meet in this little place. You finally meet the Rick of the
I
Brick.
get to introduce Percival.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, it's understandable because Percy is uncharacteristically quiet right now, wondering if Rick's robe is ever going to fall open.
Oh, yes. And
Gus.
Elion is blushing as red as his hair. Just like,
He casts Gus. Oh
Yeah.
shit! It must be a wind.
I've got this space. Like,
He's normally well-spoken.
Oh no.
Will.
I'm usually naturally naked, so it's not a big deal to me.
all right, no. But Percival,
Show all your glory, Percival.
He's a naturally well-spoken, tall, slim, elegant human. Blonde hair. In probably white outfit. Over armor.
So shiny.
Blue trim. A slight chill accompanies him.
so like the complete opposite of me.
Sorta. Oh yeah.
anyways, yes.
I forgot our cleric that I NPC, Erica the clerica. Erica is a lovely lady with long, dark hair, with emerald eyes, and she is in a very full plate of armor, with wielding a shield and a mace at her side. Yes, she is not something to trifle with, either. She is
Damn right.
she's a teacher and a lover and has a lot of spunk. What was that?
He minored in contract law.
Yeah. She is very adamant and will protect others as well, but won't hesitate to make a contract as well. And this is
I
our...
think that was our greatest achievement, getting her to tear up that contract.
that was a good one. She made a contract with him and realized she was destined to be part of this group of heroes.
Well, first she had to realize we were heroes.
That took a little time. And then she has a romance with Crumb, which is interesting.
Who is the character I will usually be playing when I'm not playing these chuckleheads.
Crumb? Victor Crumb?
No.
Oh. Oddly enough, no relation.
No relation.
Yes, as lovely as Victor Crumb was, from Durmstrang, and a fantastic seeker, if I recall correctly. Crumb Greythor is actually named after a previous character of mine named Merc, and I just spelled the name backwards.
Huh. Ah.
Also
makes
his
sense.
last name. Also, his last name is Klingon for hell.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll be playing Wonderwall.
Of a mixed marriage.
What? What about marriage?
Anyways,
Mixed marriage.
so you're...
I only got out a debt.
Each of you in this magnificent mansion was full of food. It just seems to be unlimited. Fucking Brick casually going down the stairs in his robe for some reason. I imagine he has like
oh my!
a pipe in his hand, you know,
Yeah.
some tobacco.
Well,
More,
or whatever is around.
I have.
yeah, whatever. You want to smoke some weed too? Percival, what do you say?
Halfling leaf or whatever you got.
An assortment of smokables in his room.
Nice.
I would definitely partake.
Well, that is up to Percival.
The servants bring some out.
Hey, Nate,
What do you need?
what level are we?
18.
Okay.
Yeah, we have not leveled up yet.
Why? What level are you?
18.
Good, good, good. I was worried. Like,
That will save a great deal of time.
yeah. Like, Jesus Christ. Let's not have a character creation night again.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's fine. It was good
Yeah.
to get back into the roots and have some fun and get to know each other.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
It was that kind of session, you know. So, what's your plan? You're in an alternate dimension. I mean, another dimension, another dimension.
Well, as we know from the last session, my fellow is still preening. He will not pay much attention to this man coming down from the stairs, albeit to the surprise of everyone else, because he is fully confused about the nature of this entire situation, and his obsessive complex is to simply pluck and pick at his fine feathers until they're all straight and normal again, because crashing into a cave wasn't his idea of a good time.
It wasn't on the list, huh?
Wasn't on the list of things he expected when he was teaching a little dragon how to fly, no.
You should try pyramids.
Aww. It's so adorable.
He really is. Oh my god. So, Rick, maybe you should get some clothes on. I recommend it. Your balls are showing.
No rush. I mean, whatever you're comfortable with.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
I'd like them to get clothed first. I mean, just like.
Right. Yes, that too.
I gotta scrape my armpits, you know.
And I guess we'll go from there. I mean, just like.
Still sitting on the table. I hold up a chicken bone and go, huh, size comparison's not too off.
Hey, so,
Awkward.
I mean,
Wait,
second verse, same as the first, big guy. We are gearing up to smack down the big Kahuna, and retrieve us an Air Orb, and potentially drop this sucker like a rock.
Since the Air Orb is keeping it in the air, that's probably what will happen.
Well, I mean, naturally.
So I would like not to kill everybody on the island or everybody underneath.
That
Oh, we could
Yes.
just go all in on it.
would be a safe bet to not kill everybody.
Yeah. Collateral damage.
In the
laws.
meantime, the Air Orb running unopposed is gradually tearing our world apart and will kill everybody or at least dismantle the planet.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Great. So let me get that straight. If we destroy the Air Orb, this entire island falls to the ground, killing everybody on it, probably killing us, killing everybody below. If it just sits there, then it tears the entire planet apart. So what are we supposed to do? We can't just hold up a freaking island.
At this, the Atacochrane clucks and says, why don't everyone just learn how to fly?
Well, since everybody on the island, naturally, except for those in the mines, has wings.
How many
You can
people are
also
on
win.
it?
Some of them have.
If you can take me home, you can join me in the plane of air, away from these so-called demons that plague your lands.
Oh my god, this cord.
That would be great, but the problem is I don't have wings. I've got a bird that has wings, but I don't have wings, and he's only so strong.
I can save your bird.
That's a fair point, but what about me? Just
You're
falling endlessly.
a write-off.
Anyone
Could
could
we
carry
evacuate
3
the-
foot
Go ahead.
pound hopkin?
What's the matter,
3.5
Mordigan?
foot pound hopkin? Someone can carry me?
I can
Please?
probably drag you at half speed, buddy.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Yeah, evacuation
you,
of
like-
the island shouldn't be too much of an issue. In terms of logistically, getting people up and away. It's really more the terms of organization and facilitation and stuff. Like making them aware that their island is about to drop like it's hot. Would probably be involved. Because this is probably going to happen all at once, and we can't advertise our intentions beforehand because that will alert the bad guys we're coming.
And they're already paranoid enough.
We are
How
here, are we?
Erica chimes in, how are we going to get the Air Orb in the first place? We don't even know exactly where it is. We only have a general idea, and even then, that's on the highest security.
Yeah, I mean, it's what adventurers do, right? We do a little recon, and then our plan goes to shit, and we blow stuff up.
I mean,
It's like you've done this before.
I'm kind of embarrassed that that's exactly how it is.
I mean,
I'm
I don't.
very genre savvy.
I don't really follow plans anyway, but I'm very good at the recon, since I can make myself invisible or, just, I've got those kinds of
Remember
skills.
the story of a man who, he was a very good thief and he had a cold gun. He once said, make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan, improvise. Well, last part was an improvisation. But either way, that was roughly it.
Makes sense.
Did you meet Leonard?
So yes, I have an evil villain laugh. I'm well aware of this. It is one of my many talents that I've recently figured out.
Slow clap, clap, clap,
So
clap,
the
clap,
other
clap,
people
clap,
who were
clap,
here when you
clap,
showed up
clap, clap.
are the resistance movement. We are going to hopefully get some information from them that would help us with stage one of making the plan.
The ones that pointed their bows at me. They seem like uncivilized people, to be sure.
They were pointing bows at me. I'm sorry. I was. The smell. My God.
Yeah, no,
I was totally distracted by all that. I didn't notice anything.
with the upchuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah. It hit me like a Mack truck when I first got down here, but I'm okay now.
Smell? You
Yeah.
kidding me? A bird smells worse.
And why do you think I'm
Oh,
not
I thought
standing
you
near
said
you?
Bard smells worse, and I'm like, well, you better not be talking about either of us.
On my shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
He
I mean,
hates bugs.
I grok your meaning now. Okay, but yes, we do know, general idea, that the Air Orb is in this tower where, like,
The ivory tower?
the main guy works, right?
Yes.
But he doesn't necessarily live there.
No.
He does
Right,
not
so
live
we-
there.
Yeah, we could like jump him at home, but then we wouldn't.
If we
have
knew where
access
it
to the Air
was,
Orb.
yes.
Yeah.
To
I
which,
could totally just slit his throat while he was sleeping.
if we could get in, that may be an option for you, strange, tiny, furry creature, but the getting in, I imagine, would be the difficult point of such a small resistance with as many weapons as they have yet to take over. I must question if this mythical orb keeps this island within the sky. How do we know that moving it will not cause the same reaction?
That's a pretty valid point. I'm not the one to ask that.
Our
The
devices
topic
which
is
help control the orbs, though at a fearsome cost to the user.
An understandable conundrum, but if that orb is what establishes the proximity for this island to be of air, much like a bird, when we fold our wings, we go to the ground. If we...
Yes.
Do you know the powers of this orb? Can you take it safely without crashing us all into the ground, or potentially higher in the sky. When we fly, the air moves. It isn't normal. If we take this orb, how can we be sure that we won't ruin the skies for everyone?
Plan is to let the island down slowly,
I may have an answer for that.
then store the
We
orb.
have a bunch of different orbs. I've got a bag of orbs here, and they're each of different elementals, and it hasn't done anything yet.
Oh,
Okay, so question. The orb itself is a conduit, so it's powered. It doesn't generate its own power, so it has a power source. So if we turn the power source off slowly, then the island will slowly drift down. Once it's on the ground safely, then we take the orb away after it's completely turned off, and then everything's fine and dandy, right? That's what we get.
The orb
Buddy, my
is a
experience with
coagulated
these
ball
suckers.
of magical air or aerical magic.
Yeah, I mean, my experience with these things is not as extensive as full-on members of Drake's Bane. But I get the impression that it's all or freaking nothing. There's no dimmer switch. You know.
Okay, so we might as well just drop kick the thing out of its little holder and freaking hold on to something.
Well,
That's basically the best I've got.
Rick, the beefy fella in the house coat, is he's got a containment unit we can utilize. It doesn't prevent the island from plummeting, but hopefully we can time the plummet so that it lands someplace safe-ish, and we can get all the innocent winged elves off of the island before it hits terra way too fucking firma.
So the island itself is mobile. It's like moving around, around stuff. So it can have a position like the stars, like sometimes it's over one area and sometimes it's over another, or it's just stationary in like one general area.
General area? No, it orbits. It's always floating.
Oh. I see. So yeah, if we did time it correctly, then it could splash down the relatively quote-unquote shallow area of the ocean, and that way won't destroy an entire colony of people.
Yeah, except for the tsunami thing, sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
preferably somewhere that's less inhabited.
gotta look out for that.
Not a volcano.
A question as to the safety of these winged elves. I presume you mean wings as in, and he flaps his wings?
Yes.
Because they can fly
Like
away
that
from
one
the
there,
danger.
red ones.
No?
Yeah, Elion will raise his hand. Yes, quite. It's par exemple. My own opinions can be of visual guidance. That's of benefit to you. Yes, not all of them are quite this lovely shade of red, but yes, the vast majority of the residents and citizens of this island are capable of unassisted flight, and but as our colleague with the instrument suggested moments ago, the issue is not with their ability to depart, but their ability to be warned in time that departing is absolutely necessary. We must maintain secrecy and cover in order to infiltrate the abode or the workspace of our fearsome leader, and finagle with the spheroid that is causing all of these problems to start with. However, being able to divulge the results of that finagling with all due haste, to a vast and storied populace within a reasonable time frame for their evacuation remains a conundrum.
So
We
we're
have
going
a
to have
plan.
to improvise that part.
I have an idea. What if we split into two teams? I know this is kind of a bad part. Or we can split into two teams after. Basically, we kind of go. Remember, there was this old story, volume 4 of some 9-part series. The last 3 books were kind of crappy, but either way. And there was this old guy, Master Kenobi. He went and shut off the power to this big cannon that these bad guys had. Well, his student and their friends went and distracted everything else and caused a whole shitload of mayhem. What if we go in, surround and secure the room in which this orb is situated? We have a few people in there that are ready to take it out and working on that, and then the rest of us, go out into the masses and start screaming that the entire place is going to come down and warn people, and then run to safety. And then once that hits, then people have a little bit of warning. That way, we don't go in parading.
Point of order, Mr. Buxer. Didn't Master Kenobi die?
Well, yes, but that was a sacrificial play to. It was a sacrificial play, and it was more symbolic than really. It was more of a symbolic death.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to come back and haunt the place because I was a distraction.
Well, no, you can fly, don't you? With your weird tails, you spin them around and you kind of float buttwise up.
But if you prick me, boy, howdy do I bleed. I'm a little bit anemic.
So we will take inspiration from that plan, but not follow it exactly.
Yeah. We escape. They capture our stunt doubles. That sort of inspiration.
Wait.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, don't we already have another team doing stuff?
Yeah, we're already split once. But
so yeah, I've kind of lost track of how many people I'm in the room with.
Yeah,
so.
Bucky Barnes here doesn't know that, but we've got another team kicking around down in the basement of this place, rooting out a bomb that could ruin everything. So.
Oh, that's delightful. Then.
Yeah.
Well, we could just sneak in, kind of surround it, and bum rush the castle, or once we're in, we bum rush the room that it's in, take it all out, let everyone else fend for themselves, because aren't they? I feel like I heard somewhere that there's some fast assholes, so they might as well just fend for themselves, and then we just get the hell out as fast as we can. That's the best way. Also, if we can stop by the treasure room on the way past, on the way in, that would be awesome.
That sounds like normal to me. But there is a thing called a flying ship there's on this place, and on the ground.
I'm going to bed.
Interesting.
Yes, we shall have to remember not to land the iron on top of the ship.
Good night, Carney.
I mean, and then don't forget the van.
Who's got the van? Crumb has the van, doesn't he?
Does he?
No,
Remember that you have midterms in the morning.
Who's got the van again?
Isn't it in someone's pocket?
What? Okay.
Do we have Dr. Pym's freaking van on the keychain?
Sort of.
We know when that's
awesome.
scientist.
Really
The bird is just getting more confused with each new variable statement from the land below, just twisting and turning his head between these peculiar creatures, when the answer seems clear to just flap wing and leave.
I promise that eventually our lore dump will become coherent, but suffice it to say, non-flying personnel do have a couple of ways we can escape in vehicles that can become airborne. One of which happens to be a soccer mom mobile that can turn.
It's
tiny.
currently a minivan.
Yeah, it's a minivan. It's super mini. It's a microvan.
Not only is
Noticing the Eric Cochran's confusion, I turn to him and go, honestly, I'm convinced that I've just eaten some weird mushrooms and this is all a giant trip. So I'm just going along with it, because none of this makes sense. We're on a flight island with people who have wings that are somehow elves, and there's a pole that keeps it afloat, and the thing orbits around the planet. And I honestly have no idea what you are, particularly, no offense. But honestly, none of this is making any sense. So I'm just going with it.
I just point to his bird and I say that, but better.
kind of stuff I've been smoking gets so confused.
Even more getting these confused.
That's what I
not only is it just easier for me to be confused, it's just like I'm just more confused than I've ever been my entire life.
All right. If I might suggest, the ultimate Ben Grimm approach. Assume all of this is a dream sequence or a psychotic break, and just go along with it.
I guess I'd have no other choice.
Hey, I mean, you do have choices, but that to me is the one that facilitates your participation in events without having to believe that they're real.
No, it's just one of these events where,
all
like,
I
if
wanna
I
know
die in
is
the dream,
when
I
we
don't.
get-
I die in. If I die in the dream, I die in the. Whatever. Wherever that guy
That would
is.
be ridiculous. There's no consequences in dreams. We could just, go all wild.
No, if you die in the stream, you die in real life.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I
don't
figured I'm
unplug
not
from the
going to
Matrix.
die. I'm trying to not.
Try not to unplug from the Matrix.
I like my life.
On the topic of storming the castle, I remember another story. It was more of a romance adventure story. Basically, there was three guys. One of them was kind of paralyzed. He ate some weird mushrooms too. And one of them was this big, huge dude. So they had an idea because they had needed to storm the castle too. So one of them was like, "Hey, cloak, barrel, torch." They put the big guy in the barrel, or not the barrel, the wheelbarrow. Put the cloak around him, lit him on fire, and was like, "I'm gonna try and pirate something, whatever," and everyone went screaming and pissing themselves. And it was awesome. And we could do that. I could be the guy in the cloak.
And you wouldn't be the one in the barrel on fire?
Yeah, I'm this huge hulking dude. I could just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm some sort of ghost from Christmas past. I'll haunt you forever."
Ghost of Christmas.
I'm on fire, moving
What is
along.
Christmas?
Everyone's gonna be terrified.
The noble bird now appears to be legitimately agitated as there continues to be a stream of references that he does not understand or perceive as one of the air, and he looks to Percival, the only one who has been reasonable since his arrival and understanding, and asks, "Are all your friends such beasts?"
As I was going to say, I appreciate the influx of plans from imaginary worlds. However, we have the Resistance just 2 doors away. We've been planning this for years and might have actual information about the actual environment that we're going to have to work with. And I would appreciate a chance to confer with them. Any of you who wish to come are welcome.
Probably a good idea, honestly. I'm mainly just spewing out my asshole because what else better to do?
That's why he's in charge.
With the Scotsman going mad and everyone else sort of just trying to keep up, the bird simply tucks his little dragon in against his shoulder, picks his bow back up from where he set it down, and goes and stands beside Percival, looking between each of the other members with disappointing dismay at the sequence of events befalling him of which he does not understand, content to stay with that man and maintain his peace of quiet until he can figure out what is going on.
Can I go do something similar? However, just in a dark corner where I feel most.
Percival, my fellow bard and storyteller supreme, has absolutely come up with a workable notion. Let's just go with that. That's my vote. Let's talk to the people who know the lay of the land. I mean, I grew up here, but I spent most of the time hiding from the fascist murderers. So yeah, let's talk to the people who know how things are laid out, and once we have intel, maybe we won't need to make that recon run where things blow up in our faces.
Oh, one question. Is there any plan that involves us blowing the doors down with a cannon? Like that plan, if there is one.
Did you happen to have a cannon with you?
I figure there's one lying around somewhere. I mean, it's a bunch of fascist assholes. They've got to have some sort of artillery.
Most surviving artillery is a remnant of the previous age of civilization. Like my pistol here, he pulls out a little ray gun looking thing.
Yeah, and my guitar.
Local
future
technology is stuck in a previous level. So they might have a battering ram or an arbalist, but they probably don't have a cannon. I was hoping you had one with you.
I don't. I got a sword though, and I pull out my giant dragon slayer greatsword. I'm like, I got this. I don't know where it came from, but I got it.
That'll do.
Oh yes, it's a beginning, certainly a prologue.
I think he's overcompensating for something.
If there are, siege weapons and firearms capable of that level of destruction, I'm not personally aware of them. But should we happen upon such an implement of destruction, we can certainly file that away on the list under Plan Z. Yes. Percival, as his cohorts have attested, is remarkably astute, and I advise us all to withdraw from this quote unquote safe space now that we've found our footing, and visit upon these renegades, low resistance, and procure from them what information they may provide about our targeted locations.
Yeah, we certainly are in the information gathering phase here.
Indeed. Reconnaissance of forethought.
All right. Well, I'm always with Percival, of course. So Erica speaks up.
Bird has already taken his place beside Percival and is very ready to leave at this present moment in time.
Mr. Eager
He is
Beaver over here.
fully checked out of this conversation. He has the highest base perception in this region, and he's currently taking all of those points of perception and focusing them on a pinpoint laser in the wall.
In Soviet Russia, fourth wall breaks you.
Comrade Bird is not here for this.
Does anybody need a scented cloth before we take a shortcut back through the sewers?
I think our bunny friend might need one.
I'm not a bunny.
Don't call that.
Do not call me a bunny again.
We're similar,
Your throat and your
we're
sleep.
similar in physicality. We're similar in physicality. No,
What
not
bunny
physicality.
has pointy teeth and claws?
None. It's people might say the same about me and foxes, but we're actually taxonomically completely disparate.
Guitar playing gave it away.
And suddenly,
Foxes have terrible taste in music. Have you listened to what they say?
as you're all discussing this, you start to hear this one voice in your heads. Such a lame, boring time. Come on, get out the door already.
Is it that guy again?
Yeah.
Well, then this whole thing was worth it.
Completely lost it.
Wow.
Damn you! You got
There's
three
an
new.
unseen servant standing by the door.
You got 3 new pawns on the board, and you still haven't moved. It's so boring.
I believe you mean sobering.
I guess. No, that doesn't make sense.
I gesture an unseen servant to stand by the door with a basket of scented cloths.
You know, it's like the tale of a rabbit took the wrong turn to Albuquerque, you know?
Yeah, this is definitely not Pismo Beach. Thank you, Percival. I shall avail my sensitive nostrils of this sensitive cloth.
And you 3 of the dark persuasion and the brutish type and the one of the sky. Welcome. You get used to me. You're my new entertainment.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Is there an explanation for the
Can the
additional...
god roll a performance check for me? If God could roll a performance and roll a 20, because I am fully checked out of this conversation, as I stated, I have 37 points of perception, boring into a wall on the other side of the room, not noticing anything.
While the Fey Lord is talking, I will open the door and step out.
I do notice that, and I leave with.
Very good.
Alright.
I was gonna say something really funny.
Oh.
I was gonna sneak in front of the Eric Cochran, trying to just wave my hand wildly in front of his face, going, "Hey, hey!"
Too late.
So the bristle in my feathers as the door is open is enough, and I leave with the only sensible seeming person in the room.
Out you pop. Go on. Get out there. Get that gravy. Get that orb. I believe in you.
I'm not sure I believe in you.
Don't be
I
like
go knock on the
that.
door.
Out you pop.
Oh God, Buck is dead! Oh God, it's terrible. His guts are everywhere. I can't believe those guys had a cannon.
Out you pop.
What did I just miss?
I have a running gag. If someone gets kicked off for a moment and comes back, somehow their character died while they were gone.
God damn.
Wow.
Sorry.
I don't know why Discord just decided to crap out for like 15 seconds.
It's because Matt.
Yeah, Discord's funny that way. It's Discord.
Matt also looked past the limiter of the thing that I gotta fix.
Rick is gonna ask the Eric Cochran. Do you think you could go do some flybys and see
what you can see. Maybe maybe find out if there's any weak points in the protection.
The bird looks to him, takes his bow with one taloned hand, and lifts it until the other tip is touching the ceiling. Says, if I were to fly, I would probably lose my feathers. Just find a more reasonable location before I take back to the skies. Because for
Where
now,
are we?
In the sewer.
I do not wish to end
Oh,
up
right.
in this murky hell below.
Yeah, we'll have to get out of the sewers first.
Yeah, we'll file that away for future developments.
In front of you, a man cloaked, is against the sewer wall. You like when you couldn't even notice it until like just this moment. You're like he's awfully blended in at this, and you recognize it, Percival, as Ethos.
Ethos. I think we've squared away the new arrivals now.
Very good.
I can vouch for that. Not meaning harm to your plans, if not fully convinced of the need for ours.
Very good. So, come this way. He opens this, he touches a particular brick, and the bricks just fade away, revealing a secret door.
That's convenient.
He opens up the door, as we were before. All the other winged elves in a room, cloaked and gathered around this giant map. As we are, come, make way for the Drake's Bane. These ones are all right.
Drake's Bane and friends.
All right, Drake's Bane and friends.
Thank you.
Interesting. Anyways, he points to the map. Well, as I said before, the tower is locked and heavily guarded by guards that continuously fly around, switching shifts and all that. The windows are too small to get through. And the mayor's house is assuming located in this area. There's a big circle. We do not know which house it is. And of course, you can't land on top of the tower without being impaled or viciously burnt by a field. And it doesn't help. There's an anti-magic field around that area too. So blowing it up would be not the best idea. If you can you just fireball our way in, that would be perfect. But of course, it would just disappear the moment it hit the anti-field. So it's a conundrum. If we can somehow get the key and sneak our way to the bridge, to the ivory tower in the middle, is our objective. And from there, we do not know where the orb is. We have sent reconnaissance in there, but there seems to be no way to find it. We know it's in there, but it seems to be impossible. Maybe a different dimensional door, or some kind of key or something.
Okay. Something we're going to have to deal with when we get in the vicinity.
Indeed.
Do you
Question.
know the vicinity it is in? Or just somewhere in the tower?
It's most likely in the office of the Jarl himself.
Mm-hmm. Well, it makes sense it'd be hidden away. Those things are unearthly to be around.
What's your question, little one?
If I was to ghost walk through the field, would that just cancel it out?
Yes, I believe so.
Damn it.
Not even our powerful magics abilities could go through the field without appearing. So blending in as one of the guards can. And they do not take prisoners to the tower. They take them below.
Well, it would be easy for y'all to blend in, but as I am
Yes.
a stranger to these lands, yeah.
Young furry one, it's alright.
Is the entire
What's the matter?
We're all in this conference room, right?
Yes, we are.
We're all in this conference room together?
Yes. There's a lot of people. It's kind of crowded in here.
The bird is visibly
We're all in this
uncomfortable.
conference room. Yeah.
Just in the corner.
Or it's just the people that left at the door.
No, we're all in the conference room.
Okay, great.
Yeah, my fellow's not enjoying this whatsoever.
Is the entire tower covered by the anti-magic field?
Yes. But there is a system of sewers that lead. He pulls out another map on top. That lead the water system.
Not sewers.
The water system goes through here, down below where the kitchens are. Actually, we have to be very, very tiny to get through.
We are able to manage that.
While I may be small, I don't think I might be able to fit with how wide my hips are.
Yes, you would have to be small like a rat or a mouse of some sort.
Definitely won't fit.
But if you could find the key and get in the office...
We don't want to have the polymorph spell. We can just...
Yes, don't you forget the anti-magic field around it. You will enlarge into the pipes the moment you enter the field.
I possess the ability of wild shaping, but I suspect that this anti-magic field will prove anathema to natural magics just as well as arcane or divine.
Yes. Level 18 problems. Much more severe.
What we need is a science bomb.
A what?
Like what's his name? His gun, but bigger.
Percival?
No, not Percival's gun. The one that is always with the other one. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of Quinn. Okay, the one that's always with Quinn.
Oh, right. Okay, so you're talking about Tiranwog, the Dragonborn gunslinger, who's always with Vic 777, his Warforged boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's got the bad news rifle and that thing. Axel, wow. Yeah, he told me how to shoot. That's how I have this rifle. Some sort of application of what's his thing, black powder and big Michael Bay walk away and don't look back sort of explosion. Thing. Okay, that would be cool, but as Perce mentioned recently, the weapons of bygone ages are but scraps and remnants, and they're really hard to come by. You can't exactly find them at the bottom of cereal boxes, you know. So I don't know. I don't know if we have enough explosives between us, or even on the entire continent of Ugarth, to blow a hole big enough in the wall to shut down the field.
Just a thought.
I mean, it's a great thought. That would be so cool. The pyrotechnics alone.
It's so cool.
It just.
All right.
We could
Well,
just find a servant's entrance. Some sort of.
well, I mean,
We could find some sort of maintenance entrance and pick the lock.
I
that
mean,
way.
I mean, yes, if you could do that. If you want to go a route to get the key from the mayor correctly, we can always find out
Okay.
when he's being
So
moved,
we
or
find
make
a servant's entrance.
Well, that's rough.
It
Anyways,
would be so cool.
but
So
the
we
only
could just
influence.
find a servant's entrance, like some sort of.
Excuse me.
We could find some sort of maintenance entrance and pick the lock.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
Get it in that way.
Aiden, can you hear Nate?
I'm talking.
You're
no, what's
docking?
happened again?
Talking.
Sorry, Nate. I couldn't help it.
Are we done? Can I talk?
You have the floor, sir.
Thank you. As Ethos was about to say, until I was interrupted, he says they can also make a distraction and also find out the location of maybe what times the mayor moves in and out on certain, not mayor, I mean a Jarl moves in and out between the town, which also would give you another key way in. Or you can take the hostage route. You have so many routes. Or you can go through the sewers
Sorry. Hold on a second.
What happened? Damn you, technology. Why are you always against me?
Aiden, can you not hear Nate?
I don't think he can hear any of us properly.
Yeah, he's not responding to me either.
Can you hear me?
I think he's stuck in a time loop.
Aiden?
Oh God, Buck is dead! Sorry.
No, I think he's checking out.
Are you okay, bud? Can you hear us now?
So many sneaky people in one room.
Yeah, just like the picking the lock thing is going to be tough because we've got so few rogues.
Jesus.
Yeah.
If only we needed to pick 3 locks simultaneously.
It's right.
I know, right? Like,
Don't give me ideas.
Yeah,
The-
no,
The
that
dragon key doors, that's what we're set for in Skyrim, the dragon key doors.
Yes.
that bit in the prison where we had 3 rogue types and one got locked in there, but we needed 2 to operate the lock. So it was Quinn and Mitch's character Doc working them at the same time to save the 3rd rogue. That was genius, Nate. I loved that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was 2 rogues and an artificer. The artificer had proficiency in Thieves' Tool. But he was the one who got stuck inside the trap. And we were just like, pick the locks, go, go. Aiden, problem solved? Paging Dr. Brewer.
I have no idea. I'm currently using push to talk. Is this working?
Yes.
Yes, but can you hear us?
Yes.
Hey!
I don't know what was happening earlier. Sorry about that. DM, whose name I forget. I'm just terrible with names. I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I'm just apparently my audio was like lagging like 30 to 60 seconds into the future. So like you wouldn't hear me until that time. So sorry about that, man.
Okay. I was wondering what was going on. Like, there seems to be another issue because you weren't responding. I'm like, okay.
Well, yeah, if I did respond, it would take like, a minute for you guys to hear it, and then I would interrupt something else, and
Okay.
it would have been.
Cool. All right. As Ethos is saying, there was he can create a distraction. You have a group to disposal at your hand. Whatever you decide, whatever method you go, this group will be behind you all the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well,
Yeah.
it's only custom for us to help the heroes of our world.
course, he starts going through his pockets for a minivan.
Yes, their vehicle can become so small it's the size of a matchbox. Wait.
He's a matchbox.
Meanwhile, the bird is trying to figure out what's going on in here, because all these people are continuing to talk about the affairs he has yet to understand, but as it dies down, he looks for an exit, because the cramped room is really starting to kill this, person who is used to infinite space.
Elion will utilize Druidcraft to create a soft breeze to ruffle your feathers, so that it's like there's a cross breeze in here. It's like there's air movement in here, so it'll be less claustrophobic, maybe.
As I was sort of hinting throughout this time, he has went from a cave to another what he deems to be a cave now full of people. This bird is twitching.
Yes, incidentally, sorry. It was worth an attempt. My gravest apologies.
You, they call you Erakakin? I don't know. You may use the door if you need air.
And just upon that, he nods his head in a point of much obliged, and indeed leaves. But as he does so to leave, his little friend ruffles out and hops from shoulder to the top of the kitsune's head.
15 minutes can save you 15%.
What?
Sorry. Hi, buddy.
Jesus Christ. So, whatever your disposal, Percival, we will follow your lead.
Thank you. Now this here's the map of the center of town.
Yes. Yes, it is. And this is the word. I'm sorry?
How far out does the anti-magic extend?
The anti stops around the mid-bridge. This bridge that goes right to the island. So it has a good circumference of at least 120 feet.
Okay. Look at the structures just outside that for a concealed place where we could appear suddenly.
Well, if you want to, you can be under the bridge. Oh, by the way, someone wants to ask a roll call. So, we'll start with Matt.
Are we introducing our characters again? Was that
No, just...
Hello, Story.
Yes, Dari's asking. They want a name check. Not sure
Right,
I know who... They know who Morgan is.
Alright, my name is Matthew I. Bishop. I also go by Matty, or Matt, or Thunder Battle, or MIB. I am currently playing Elion, the druid / wizard, and /librarian, and Clicks, the bard / rogue / gunslinger / exile.
I see you, Shepard. I have to keep an eye on the chat. Ouch. Smith.
Jim Smith, playing Percival, Bard and Runaway Noble, who is just a little bit cleric.
All right.
Very well dressed.
Very well dressed. Aiden.
I am Aiden. I can also go by Sindri, playing Buxley, Buck Vobond, the folk hero ranger.
And they're going to be a disembodied voice, so that's just how it is. Mitch.
Yeah, my name is Mitch, or Mitchell. I am playing as Rick the Brick, and he is a very large human with huge muscular proportions. And he is a level 18 badass, I like to say, but he's a level, 15 warrior, level 2 rogue, not warrior, but fighter in this. 2 rogue and 1 barbarian.
Awesome. You know who Mulligan is, so I mean, if you want to introduce yourself, you can.
Brain freeze. Yeah, I'm Morrigan, level 18, rogue, phantom. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And I'm the glorious DM Nathan Towns of the whole world here. I also have the NPC Erica Cloud. Cleric Erica the Clerica is that. It's just you started it. Is the lovely long dark-haired lady with emerald eyes and wearing heavy armor, and is a teacher and a protector, and she knows how to write a contract. She's a smart lady, and she's very beautiful. She's also Crumb's thing, so I wouldn't try to claim territory over that.
I would not refer to her as a thing.
Yes.
I figured as much. I like ruffling feathers.
First orcish gentleman I've ever met. Or, sorry, half-orc.
You said orcish.
I did.
Yes. What did you say about Crumb?
Oh, first orcish gentleman I've ever met.
Well, yes. I mean, he was raised in a parochial environment.
Oh.
Actually, sort of.
Dave, you know, you're first getting into D&D, not DNA.
First getting into DNA.
Jeez.
Yeah, they just let him splice a dinosaur last week.
I've been into DNA since before born.
Wow.
So, you know, just listen in, watch and make any comments, ask any questions you want in the chat, and we will do our best to answer any of it. And maybe you'll have a good experience, and maybe you'll learn a lot. So, onward. So, yes, Etho speaks up. Yes, you could possibly re-large under the bridge at the shortest point where the land meets the water.
Mm-hmm. At this point, the Ara Cochrane re-enters the room, and in place of his scaly friend who has taken residence between the kitsune's ears, he has 2 eagles perched upon his own head. 2 small eagles that are just clucking away, seemingly from nowhere, because apparently I rolled a 30 in animal handling.
What'd you do, Morgan? Why did Steam Labs lock
I
you?
was trying to make a happy cat face emoji thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you used too many things, and it didn't like it. The spam bots are not accurate. I'm sorry. I apologize for them. There you go.
That's okay.
They're not accurate. I mean, they're used. This special Steam Labs is actually a better spam bot than Nightbot. I realize. They're still not accurate though.
It's fine.
Yes. Okay.
Brought 2 Avengers.
2 eagles.
Yes, 2 smaller eagles perched upon my head.
Interesting.
Are you okay, my feathered friend?
He just simply tilts his head a little as if it were a nod, for fear of disturbing his new friends who have joined him. And sort of coos softly as if this is a much more natural thing for him as he regards the mass of people with a once again growing disdain for this location.
So, what is your plan, Percival?
I don't have one yet. It's going to depend heavily on improvisation, what we find, and what the mayor does.
I see.
But I expect a lot of shooting and stabbing will be involved.
Yes.
Sounds like quite the plan then of improvisation.
I do very well.
I prefer to improvise after we have a plan and use it to get partway there. Usually at that point it falls apart and we have to improvise.
Leonard with the cold gun.
Oh yeah, your story.
A voice chimes in all your heads again. I say you just go guns blazing and see what happens.
Yeah, but then you'll have to wait till next season to find out how it all ends.
We'll be right back.
What? I was all for the gun blazing until the voice in my head told me it was okay, and then I just don't listen to those.
I just don't listen to those.
It's probably a good idea. I'm not quite sure what his deal is, but I know it's not super positive.
Oh, Morgan, I can take you places of your wildest dreams.
I feel kind
Sorry,
of...
if you wouldn't mind not hitting on my cohorts in the middle of an adventure, it would speed the action up.
You have a fair
You're
point,
distracting things and
Percival.
slow-
You have a fair point, Russell. I will just watch like I always do.
Thank you. I will attempt to forget that, as I always do.
As that voice just slowly disappears in the background.
I apologize for him.
Clicks' ear twitches very visibly, just like.
And upon the kitsune's head, the little dragon, Gizana, of which whom has a telepathic link with the bird, would be suddenly squawking because she is very confused about what's going on, and the bird is also visibly confused because he had ignored the voice beforehand and now realizes that this may be a persistent thing, and he is not very much a fan of that. So the bird is clicking, the wee dragon is squawking, and the room full of human voices has now been taken over by the beast, so to say, alongside the nervous whimpering of the Hopkin friend.
Yeah. Okay. We've got the whole musicians of Bremen kicking in here. Okay. Apparently, Drake Spain, as a group, stumbled across an archfey who has taken a kind of an interest in their affairs for shits and giggles. And when they're not as entertaining as he'd like, he starts poking at them. So, you know, apparently he's poking at us as well now, too. So that's fun.
So we're going to be entering an anti-magic field, engaging in combat. And I'm not sure if the effects of Gimbel's van will be affected by the anti-magic field or not.
Well, I mean, it's possible not, possibly not. Maybe it's a gamble. Get it? I tried to be clever there. Erica speaks up.
Our good friend, Captain Griswold, of the absent pants, that is Rick the Brick, did mention the application of science. Perhaps we can exploit non-mystical means to achieve our ends, though we have not access to the chemicals his suggestion required. Perhaps some sort of non-mystical, non-explosive projectile? A rock and a trebuchet?
I do have a laser pistol.
I got a brick.
Oh,
Have a
all right
knife.
then.
It's a magic brick.
Well, it won't be in an anti-magic field.
Oh, right. I could just use a regular brick then.
Yeah, it does not need to be magical because it is still a blunt force instrument, and that may be what is required.
I believe magic causes
I
it to return to your hand after used.
So,
I myself am somewhat useless without magic, as my druidic nature and my wizarding education are both dependent thereupon.
so as you
Sorry?
So as you are discussing, give me a perception check. The first roll of the night.
Well, the first requested roll of the night.
Yes, the demanded
I
one.
rolled for farts.
I still gotta.
Where am I at these days with perception?
Perception plus 5. That's 23. Erica got
You want
23.
to use roll 20 for that, or just...
Yeah, you can use
dice?
whatever you want. Roll 20, that's fine.
There you go, 34.
Alright, I use my own dice because it's faster.
That's fine.
11, make a wish.
I wish. I
What do you
wish.
mean?
I wish.
10 past 2 in the morning. I use the power of chronometric dispersion to avoid your cultural affairs.
Excellent.
Ready for Percival?
What do you got?
Oh,
Ready?
A 3?
30.
13, okay.
3 times 10.
I heard
No,
3.
it's 3 times 10.
It's like,
30. 30. 22 for clicks. And no, excuse me.
I got 27 total.
cool.
22 for Elion and 18 for clicks.
and 34 for the bird who sees everything.
Who's got 30 and above?
Percy?
Myself and Percival.
Suddenly you see a knife poking out and start to go downward. That's something.
Out of what?
That's the question. It seems to be
A
just
dimensional knife?
like an edge of a knife just slicing downward.
Where?
I don't
Behind
know.
you.
No. Yeah, stand away from that.
Sorry, I see this behind me.
Yes. It caught your attention.
My feathers are indeed ruffled. I expand my glorious wing mass to sort of shove everyone aside because any sharp, pointy blade is, not great to draw attention to it as Percy too makes out his call. And I'm staring at it with distress as the birds upon my head fling themselves to the other side of the room, squawking madly.
As you proceed to do so, it cuts pretty fast downward and rifts open into a doorway of unspeakable madness, you could say, impossibility. A dimensional rift in time and space opens up, and a massive figure just burrows through it, going, "There they are!"
Did you just subtle knife us?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I think we're screwed.
Given the lack of space and availability, my fellow, who is at this point directly in front of the rift, closes his wings and takes out his sword.
That's
Go be
initiatives.
Because
Ranger to an edged weapon. Ah, good times, desperate situations.
Here we are. We can trash all these.
No!
I can do that as a reaction, can't I? Yes, I can.
Alright.
Get in my hand.
Rick.
7.
No, hang on. Let me type in people.
And as you're doing this, and everyone scuffles about, my beloved little baby bronze dragon tucks itself away into the Kitsun's waistcoat. Disappears.
Okay, yeah. Yes. Take refuge in my tweed, little friend.
It is not acutely aware of the danger, but it dislikes scuffles.
Did I spell that right? No.
B-A-L.
What do we call Aiden's character?
Buck. B-U-C-K.
Thank you. Morgan.
Oh, yep, well done.
Yes.
Erica. Let's see, Morgan. Matt's characters.
Clicks is K-L-I-X.
Yep.
K-I-L.
If I remember the order of location correctly, I would be right in front of it. Percival's behind to my left against the table. And then everyone else is scattered around.
Oh, yeah, it's K-L-I-X.
It's too late now.
Oh, okay. And...
Kilks.
Yeah.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
No. Yeah, no worries.
I can actually fix it. K-L-I-X. There, add. And then
Thank you.
delete this. Delete. Thank you. Ethos. So many people.
Hey, you're the one who sent Jackie to a conference room.
I did.
Yeah. Also, I've knocked out at least 5 elves. Probably. Never mind, my bird was already in here, like, there's no fucking oxygen! And he just yeeted everyone with his wings.
Percival, Elwyn, Buck, Mulligan, Eric, the monster, Clicks, Ethos, and your name or your other character, Matt?
Elyan. It's Elyan.
There you go. I believe that's everybody. Rick, what's your initiatives?
7.
7. Wow.
Yeah,
Percival?
it sucks because I had a really good idea, but it's not going to work at the end of the turn.
Percival?
27.
Okay.
That's a natural 27.
Sweet. Shepard?
10.
10. Okay. Buck, aka Aiden?
Total of 15.
15. Okay, perfect. Morgan?
What do I roll?
Yeah, you gotta roll. Do you know how to
Yeah,
roll
I
on
was-
D20?
Yeah.
Ooh, actually,
no.
I didn't roll on D20. I will do that.
How do I roll in D20?
You do slash roll, I believe.
Yeah.
Slash roll,
Right.
space, 1d20 plus
Yeah,
your
sure.
initiative bonus.
Slash roll plus,
Whatever your initiative is.
and then D20.
No
One
way. Hang on.
D20.
Are we including this with advantage or without? Because we've just been ambushed, haven't we?
Yes, you've been ambushed.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll scrap that then. I'll do this instead.
So no advantage.
Oh, apparently that's higher. 17.
No, you're at technically disadvantage. But does your class grant you advantage when you're in combat?
Yeah, unless I'm ambushed.
Yeah, I believe it's the same with the other rogue.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So just 1d20, not my or initiative.
Just add your initiative.
Yeah. Yes. But you only roll once.
Ignore Shepard, who
20
completely
plus
messed up his.
4.
Wait, is it 13 or 17?
It's 17. It's the one afterwards. The first one was wrong. I didn't have a +10. I had a +8.
Okay, cool.
So honesty pays.
Honesty does, but apparently, yeah.
Nat 20 on Erica. Damn.
Damn. Okay, Erica, calm down.
Calm down, right?
Beautiful and like fucking going out, going in the wild here. All right.
What a
She
waste.
doesn't have to hide behind her husbando this time, so she's just going for it.
I'm not sure if she hides behind him or he hides in front of her.
It's why they make a great team.
Oh, 13.
13. I figured it out. Yay.
Awesome. Monsters, right. I gotta roll for that. 15. Clicks.
What's that?
I'll get to Ethos. Oops.
Clicks got an 11.
Okay, thank you. 11. Oh god, Ethos rolled low. Ouch. 10. That's a 13. No, wait. The improved initiative. Is that the feat that allows you to have better initiative? How does that one work?
Which one are you using? Alert or?
Which one's
The
alert?
alert feat?
Alert gives you +5 bonus to initiative.
That's what I thought. So it would be 13. Thank you.
But I think there's, if I'm remembering correctly, there is a condition to that. Is they also can't gain an advantage on an attack roll against you because they were hidden from you in the first place. So even though it's even though
Yeah,
they
you get
have
the surprise.
advantage, they can't actually ambush you. You would be second down any order.
Oh. Ethos can't be. Wow, that makes sense. It is Ethos. He's a ranger. The Ranger of the Sky. Elian?
What's that? Elion got a 14.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Welcome to your first combat. I hope you love it.
And we will return in next week's session to do.
It's part of D&D, though.
28 from the D&D Beyond store.
This is
And
part
wait
of
for the next
D&D.
release of the Wizard's book in April.
And Candlekeep Mysteries.
Well, you will solve a labyrinth before being able to engage in this combat.
Perfect. Percival, you are first.
Well, yeah, I crit my initiative. Plus, I saw it coming.
No, stay on Twitch. Gee.
I will draw my Sunblade. I might as well use it when I can.
Oh, God, that's bright.
My eyes.
As a bright blade gets wheeled in front of you, just... It's like the sun is literally in the room right now, but a tiny spot. Morgan's like, fuck that.
Luckily, by placement, he is like a half foot behind me, so I'm getting a nice shadow bath right now.
Actually, I will draw my rapier.
Alright, fine. Change the scene.
It's more magic than my Sunblade.
Why do you do this? It's more magic.
Oh. Of code?
Hey, if we're going to be going into an anti-magic field later on, I want to use it when I can.
Understandable.
There's a 31 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
What did you roll? A 15?
I got a plus 14 with this weapon.
That's
It's
what
a
I
plus
thought.
3 weapon.
You rolled a 15. Don't I know my players? Not many things have more than 30 AC.
Okay, 15 points of piercing.
Okay. As you slash into this giant, not giant,
No,
but
I
really,
hope.
really large, seems to not be able to fit properly for some reason. You expect it not to fit in this room, but he's in there. And his hands are just huge. They're like, they're big as your head, with big claws and everything. Something out of like a demon burrowing through another dimension.
That's the one with the knife?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. As Shepard referenced, someone's been reading Philip Pullman.
Yep.
Not true. I've not read this.
It's a good thing they made the movie then.
They made a movie? I don't even know what it is.
Not for the
TV
knife
show.
yet.
We do not discuss the movie.
The singular
show.
movie that exists doesn't have this reference.
Yeah, the TV show is good, but the movie was just...
There's a TV show?
The movie was never. I love that.
Yeah, there's a TV show. It's on HBO Max. It's got Lin-Manuel Miranda.
That man is an angel.
It's true.
Anyway, Erica?
Yeah, Erica. Thank you. Erica will pull out her mace. And...
I have to ask for clarification. Is it an actual mace or a spray of mace? I don't know at this point.
No, it's an actual mace, like a mace.
Oddly
Right,
enough,
okay.
it's both. She's got a Morning Star in one hand, and she's got an aerosol can in the other, and she's just dual wielding.
Oh, my eyes!
Suck. That would truly suck.
It would. It would.
I'm wanting to start
remind-
any pirates.
I'm reminded of the episode of Community where Annie Edison joined the security team, and they gave her pepper spray, and she started like running after people and spraying it and running through the cloud and going, ah, no!
So she takes her mace and moves into the only other spot with her shield wielded to make sure, people are protected. That's her job. And just winds up and smashes into this being. Alright. I will roll my dice. And the random. Oh, that's an 8 plus 9. I can't do math right now. Here, I get the calculator. Someone else wants to do it for me.
What?
8 minus 17.
Yeah.
17. And she will proceed to miss the target.
Oh no.
Perfect.
Is that
Good
what-
initiative. She's just like, whiff.
Is that all she had?
Yep.
Not dual attack. Okay.
She's a cleric. All she does is do healing and hit hard. And only got one hit.
So I have. How far away are they from us?
Depending where you are in the room.
I was right in front of the tear.
Yes, you are in the other spot that's left, so they're right, you got a good 5 foot in front of you.
Okay, sweet. Does a 31 hit?
Yes, it does.
Sweet.
That's a good roll.
There we go. Not as good damage, but
That's okay. That's okay.
What's that, finesse? I slap him around the head with my sword. But let me see here. I'm just going to double check this. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Is this covered? Yeah, he's within 5 feet, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Great. That means I have advantage on that. So what I get to do is use sneak attack. Even though he's right there. Isn't that wonderful? So we're going to roll an additional 96, and he's going to take a grand total of 33 damage.
All right. Very good.
Fucking love rogues.
Impressive, Mars Party. Impressive.
Let's get you guys going in a visual aid.
So, precisely how is this thing like large or bigger?
It's technically bigger.
Oh.
I heard a disappointing O.
Well, I haven't seen anything that I can grab onto.
Oh no, the O was me double checking my my thing there, so I only had advantage for that first attack, obviously, and that is. There we go. Put that to the side. You are currently unavailable. Where's my pen?
Did they add things to this? They did.
What?
They added narrator rules, playing with the narrator, and creating NPCs.
Oh yeah, they did that a while ago.
I wasn't
August?
using that. No, well, we haven't played. We haven't really looked at those assets.
Oh,
Alright.
where's my bloody notepad? I'll be right back.
Alright, we need to get up players. Those are female knight. That's Erica. That'll be perfect. No, don't do that. Woo. Let's put you here, Erica. And then Ugly Warrior. Jesus Christ. What a descriptor. Alright. Here, we'll
Just
use
turn
it.
my headset up here, scream if I get attacked because I'm just going to be in my chest grabbing my D&D book.
Oh God, Shepard is dead! Oh God!
Wow.
Aw.
It's not very nice.
I'm nice 6 nights a week. Just give me one.
It's not very nice.
Rum's not here, man.
Zed's dead.
There we go. Should have had your characters ready sooner. You know what? We're just gonna narrate. But you see the room. You see what it looks like.
Okay.
This is an good example of. I mean, there's way too many characters to put in this room.
Jeez.
There really is.
Yeah, we're out of swears, man.
You started a fight in a conference room. It's not our fault.
I did. Not blaming you.
I don't think that I haven't noticed that there has been a lot of conference rooms on this particular escapade because I essentially met Drakesbane in a conference room and I had to move the table myself and now we're in another conference room and we're throwing down with this barbaric individual.
Well, what are you waiting for? Move the panel.
I don't want to use a spell slot, and I haven't got Tensor's floating disc prepared. I have to cast it as a ritual.
Buck, what's your dex?
Let me pull it up 1 sec.
Since we're in combat, I need a change of attire.
You're
Dex
changing attire
is
now?
12.
I hope you've got a pit
apparently.
crew.
All right, you're first.
Get away, Kirk. Disabled while you're changing attire.
You're up first, Buck.
Alrighty.
You just got a better dex than them.
Great.
Very
How close am I to this monstrosity of a thing?
I'm jealous of that scarf, though.
You are. I'm gonna position you here.
Shep, you're on mute.
Alrighty.
But they are surrounded.
I'm dressed appropriately for opening
There
the
are
binder of
many
Orb, please.
people here, so you would have to wade through all this people, and you wouldn't even get close. Range would be a good option, but you are at disadvantage.
Actually,
Draw
I'd asked you this. I'd taken the close quarter shooter feat. I checked. I asked you if that was cool, but you hadn't responded. So if that's cool with you, then I would like to negate that disadvantage with that feat, please.
Close quarters. Is that a homebrew?
No,
I think so.
it's a UA.
Oh, that's homebrew technically.
It's
You
a-
is
it's a-
homebrew.
Yeah, it's official homebrew.
Oh.
It gives you a
wow.
+2 bonus to attack rolls that you make within for any creatures that are within 15 feet of you, so long as it's a ranged weapon or a finesse ranged weapon.
Actually, hold on. It negates the disadvantage for being in point blank
Okay.
range. It adds +1 to all ranged attacks, not just weapons, but all ranged attacks in general. It allows you, a la sharpshooter, to ignore partial cover, like half or 2/3 cover, so long as it's within 30 feet. It's essentially.
You missed one.
Yeah, essentially took the fighting initiate feat from Tasha's and used a UA fighting style.
Well,
And
that's
one final thing there, it also allows you to make opportunity attacks with your ranged weapon as if they were a melee weapon if you have that proficiency available.
That is new to me.
Yep, that was added in.
No, that's fine. I will allow this feat to go by.
Excellent.
Just curious. Wanted to know. I didn't see it on the your character sheet before, but that's because D&D Beyond doesn't do the whole UA shit, you know.
D&D is confusing debuffs and regular. Yes, it is, Starry. But when you're used to it, and you know where to look, it's like any other topic. In fact,
Yeah.
all the debuffs and stuff actually make it more interesting, because then you have to get creative. And you can ignore stuff like this, because this is just for giant fucking nerds. You can play without all this.
Oh yeah.
I have a clipboard.
And as the DM, I just can say nah, or yeah, you know, you know, roll with it. You know, that's just how it is. Because I'll give you random reason A, and you'll have to like it.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, yes, you will.
So-
You will not be burdened by the situation. You will have a normal roll when attacking. Enjoy.
Hey. Then I would like to attack with my +3 longbow. That gives +3 to attack and damage, right?
Yes. +3
Alrighty
weapons
then.
give you the attack and damage.
Alrighty then, let's roll my good dice.
Are you farting, Matt?
Don't roll low. That's
I
two
rolled
of your friends in
total
front of you.
of-
No, I farted
Yeah,
earlier.
a total of
I rolled
19.
for it. I got an 18.
You got a what?
Jesus.
Aiden, what did you get?
19 to hit. Total.
You miss.
Ah, balls.
Okay. Is that your... Do you have another attack?
Checking.
Ranger? Yes, probably.
I think they get 2.
Yes. It depends if it.
Yes, true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends what conclave you're in, I think. But yeah.
It's like in Robin Hood Men in Tights. I get a second shot!
Alrighty, so I will use my second attack just to attack the same time.
Clicks is in the back of the room flipping through his script. What?
5 total.
Yes,
Rangers
yes.
get 2 attacks at 5th level. It doesn't matter the conclave.
Total of 5 on the second attack.
That's a miss.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
You say 25 is a miss?
No, he said 5.
Oh.
That means he rolled really badly.
I rolled a 2.
There you go.
I'm not happy with this dice.
It does not like you. You are
My good
cursed. You are cursed.
Oh god, all my dice are cursed.
Hang on, was that to hit or damage?
To hit.
Be merciful? Me and Percival are stood in front of you.
Yeah, I'm hoping I hit the wall.
All right, Star, you have a good night.
Sweet dreams.
Dave.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, hey, it's another
Hanging
UK
out.
person.
See you tomorrow.
Also UK here.
Maybe, probably. If I'm not doing math.
Math! You're doing math now.
At least this is fun.
I was gonna say, what?
Yeah,
Things are dying. Learn your lesson.
I gotta get.
What is your hit to hit buck? I'm curious. Something doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that I was thinking the same thing.
My AC or
Your to
Yeah,
hit.
you can hit. You're level 18, so you get a +6 bonus just for being level 18.
You should have at least a +9.
Yeah, I also have a +3 bow, and you should be at the exact same as I am with that equivalent, which you should be
Around
either
9 to
+15
11 or
or
something.
17.
Yeah.
If it's also +3 weapon, and he has advantage, which he has currently, it should be +15.
Add your strength if it's a melee weapon.
I'm not entirely sure. I've never played a level 18 character or a ranger, So I'm just screenshotting what I see on my thing, and I will send it to you guys.
Okay.
And
I appreciate
you guys
like
deliberate.
my brain.
Or we were just doing the math.
We were like, wait a minute, something
I
does not
failed
feel
math.
right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but lives were at stake now.
2 times?
Lives were not at
Oh, yeah,
stake.
it was the third
Only
time I
my
passed it.
That's okay.
only my stomach. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. Using D&D Beyond.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to what all this means.
Yeah, your to hit is plus 13, so you should never have that low.
So you have a 15. That still misses.
Jeez.
Yeah. Like I was saying,
Wait,
15. Oh, damn, I'm good.
Wait, then if I rolled a 16 on the first attack,
Then
plus
you should.
13,
Then you should have hit on the first attack.
alrighty then.
So
I
let's
wasn't
say
aware
one
of
of those attacks hit and be good.
Okay.
Do your damage.
Right, and it's a 1d8 plus 4.
So plus the 3 for damage, right? And plus your dexterity if you're using a finesse weapon, or strength depending on what you're using.
Right.
So
Alright, well, it's gonna die. Oh, jeez, I don't know how to calculate ranger damage.
that's
They are
fine.
15 feet away from you.
Don't you get a plus
yeah.
2?
He should, yeah.
I-
You are. Wait, what? Yeah, you are within 15 feet. You get an additional plus 2 to your attack roll as well.
So
Okay, and the
So
longbow stats is plus 4 to damage as well to the d8.
Yeah,
So is
so
that a
just do
total
1d8
plus
plus 6. Yeah.
Alright, great.
that
So
sounds
it's
better.
9.
1d8 plus 6. That sounds way better.
That's what you should be rolling right now. But again, that only applies within 15 feet. Otherwise, you get that, and then any proficiencies that go beyond that. But that's sharpshooter, which you don't have, which I have.
There's a reason I'm rolling combat right now, so you guys learn.
Alrighty.
Anything
So a total of 9.
Spend too much time in a conference room.
Total 9 damage? Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Next
Cool.
conference.
Management feels like self-suicide.
Alright, the monster's turn. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, shepherd.
Eeny, meeny, miny, shepherd. Alright, hit me. Or at least try to.
That's a 30.
That will hit me, yes, correct.
Alright.
That will hit anything in this room and beyond it, and potentially in the fabric of space and time itself.
I
I think we're screwed now.
I rolled a
I got hit.
19. What do you
You rolled a
want?
19. Okay. I can see this attacker. Is this the monster 5 feet in front of me?
Yes, as he stabs you into you with his lovely knife of dimension stabbing.
Fantastic. At the very last moment, let me just do a
Can you dodge?
I can indeed. I just need to get above a 10 as well if I get my advantage, which is that plus. I don't actually have athletics, do I? No, it's plus 0. Above a 10. So I can get 5 feet away and I take half that damage, but I will round that up, so I take 10 points of damage.
I told you you took 25, right?
You said 19, didn't you?
No, I rolled a 19 to hit you.
Oh, right. Okay, 25 and a half, that's 12.5, so 13. You always round up.
You're round down.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've always rounded up.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I might be a masochist.
In D&D,
generally
you always
speaking-
round down.
Generally speaking, rules as written with D&D, you always round down, unless it specifically says you should round up, like with some champion stuff.
Fair enough. 12.
Alright, second attack.
That still hurt.
Now 5 feet further.
Yep.
I got a 19, and I'm hitting you again, Mr. Eric Hawkins Shepherd.
19 will hit.
Okay.
Meeny, meeny, miny, shepherd.
What am I being hit with, by the way?
a sword, well, a dagger, really, that has reach because he can
Dagger?
reach you. He's
I was
bigger.
just curious. I'm getting poked. I'm literally getting like needle sticks right now.
Stab.
So that hits.
Another 25.
That quite a few because I can only use that once per action turn. Isn't that ass? Damage. That also hurt. Thank you for your contribution to my enjoyment.
All right, it is now Elion.
All right. Elion will use an action to don his shield and use a bonus action to cast Shillelagh upon the quarterstaff he uses as a druidic focus. And how tall is the ceiling?
I say about 30 feet.
About 200.
All right. So he is going. Well, he can't actually attack this round because he's already used an action to put on his shield, and he's used his action to enchant his weapon. So, he's just going to stay where he is for.
Ow. Okay, cool.
Bless you.
Oh, that hurt. It was one of those sneezes that like really hurts. You know what I mean?
Ooh, ow. Yeah, I know.
Ow.
I know, it hurt me. My headphones are really good. Alright, so yeah, that's Elion's turn. He's going to reserve his movement until such time as he can actually make good use of it.
Mulligan?
Alright, let's see. I guess I'll pull out my short sword and dagger, I suppose.
Yes. Stabby and slashy.
Yes.
What are they cost?
Technically, they're both stabby, but you know.
Yes. And then
Small stabby and large stabby.
yes. And then I roll for an attack. Let's see. What's it? All right. So do I roll both the d6 and the d4?
Well, you gotta roll it to attack first, so you need to roll a 1d20 plus the attack, which for you is plus 4, plus 3, plus 6, which is 13.
So roll d20 plus 13?
Yep. Twice.
d20 plus 13.
Da, 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 da. You all right there, Morgan?
Yep. And then I do it again, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so 18 and 23.
Cool. The 18 would miss, but the 23 will hit.
Alright, so then that is D4 plus 2.
Oh God, no more sneezies.
Close your eyes.
It's not helping. I gotta look up.
Alright, 6.
6 damage. Did you add your +3 from your dagger and your dexterity bonus and your sneak attack?
Wait. Oh, that's a lot of it adding.
Sneak attack, that, you know.
Okay.
All that.
I guess I gotta roll 96.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
A lot of math. Big math.
It's practice for your quiz.
Yes, this will be on the quiz, gentlemen and lady.
Ladies.
Okay, so then it would be. And then what was the other thing I added into that? So it's the 6 plus the 31 plus
your
the whatever.
Dexterity, which is +4.
Okay,
And your plus,
so it's...
well, your dagger is +3, right?
My dagger is. My dagger is +2.
Then it's not +2. It's plus. Then you add +2.
Yeah, so I did the rolling d4 plus 2, 96, and then dexterity 1.
Hang on. Was that a sneak attack? The 96.
Yes.
How far away are you again? Because I thought me and Percival were 5 feet away, and then I moved away from Percival. Because a sneak attack can only be employed if you're within 5 feet of it.
Sneak attacks can also use ranged weapons.
I'm just doing as I'm told.
He had to move. I'm just going with it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're learning.
6 plus 31, that's 37. And then what was the other addition? My dexterity, right? That would be what?
That's +4.
Yeah, 37 plus 4 is like
40.
41. 41. So 41.
There you go. There's your damage. Woo. Do you understand how that works?
Yeah, now I do.
Okay.
Okay. If I could just remember it for future references, that would be great.
That would be great. If you are attacking flanking with other people, you will get your sneak attack, but only once.
Okay.
So, like when you're dual wielding like that, you get 2 different ones, and then you can add your sneak attack when you're flanking an opponent.
Awesome.
Normally, my flanking rules is there has to be more than one person around a bigger creature, which is going on now. I have a custom rank on that, but there's a ton of people in here, and you're a little Hopkins, so I just allowed you to move and go into it. Besides, you have a movement of 35.
Yes,
So if you can imagine this little Hopkin dodging through people's knees and then going under the opponent and then stabbing them. Missing with the first blade and then going with the next blade.
You should also you have a rogue, right?
Yes, I am a rogue, phantom rogue.
You should also have skirmisher as well. Then.
Do I? No, I don't think I have skirmisher on.
You should. It's one of your combat reactions.
Tell me what.
I think they've been one of the ones I missed because I know I missed something when we were doing it last stream. So
Okay.
I guess
It's
and
a
then
rogue one. I will put the thing in the Dungeons Dragons chat now. It's called Skirmisher. It's a reaction from 3rd level. If an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you, you can move up to half your speed as a reaction when it ends its turn within that bubble of you. So if you're within 5 feet, which you are to do the sneak attack, if it now ends its turn in front of you, you can simultaneously do your 35 divided by 2 would be 17 and a half, so 18. You can move 18 feet away without getting bonked.
Alright, I'll be sure to add that after everything's done tonight.
Awesome. See? Learning. We're learning.
E.
Looking out for squishy rogues like myself.
Yes. I will abuse and deal a lot of damage to the rogues. Because I know you do the same.
He's only got 200 HP. Leave him alone.
Alright. That was Morgan. Now it's Ethos. Ethos will take his bow and... Let's see... 17, 16. Well, obviously take the 16 plus 11, which hits, and then second attack. Again hits. 5, 2, math. 5 plus 5, 10, 15, 17 damage as 2 arrows just get launched into the fella. What's up? What do you need, Shepard? You said something.
I said nothing. I was flipping a book.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I heard your voice. All right.
It's note-taking time.
All right. Clicks.
All right. Clicks, taking advantage of the 30-foot ceiling, will take off, levitates to a point where he has a clear shot at the monster, draw his rifle and fire. He is going to expend one of his 2 grit points for Deadeye shot to get advantage on the roll, and he is going to attempt to get sneak attack with this rifle.
Okay. Daddy. I like the money pit.
A movie with Tom Hanks. Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, awesome.
He meant the song by Big Pig.
You're right. You're right. You deserve a chicken dinner.
All right, so that is 12 magical piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And as a bonus action, Clicks is going to cast Healing Word on a Lewin. How badly are you hurt, bud?
Like I said, I have 200 HP, so not badly. I'm down to 164 currently.
Oh, okay. All right, so he's gonna bust a 3rd level.
Man, I'm so glad internet connection's not acting up tonight.
Dude, no!
What?
Don't say it.
No jinxing.
This is the best Christmas Walford will ever have.
I mean, this is the worst internet connection I've ever had.
Yeah.
Could be better.
Okay.
Fucking AOL.
You got mail.
So take back 13 hit points, Shepard.
Oh, thank you. The bird's feathers ruffle and he just squawks as he levels his blade again because he feels rejuvenated, although he doesn't know why.
All right. Next is.
You may laugh, but that to me, in late 90s, when I was going to high school and coming home from work,
I feel you, bro.
that sound represented freedom.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
The 90s call, they want their modem back.
I'll tell you what, it's logging into Anarchy Online and then your mum decides to call her mum friend across the road rather than go across and talk like a normal human being.
I'm using the internet. I need the phone.
I'd also like to point out something to the person who loves slaying dragons. I am currently burning some lovely red dragon blood incense on my dragon incense holder.
Oh, nice.
All right. Everyone in the room is next, pretty much, as they all chime in with their crossbows, arrows, and everything, as they start to. This is a bad choice of this person showing up, as their arrows start fusing into them. I'm just gonna give an estimation of damage. Jeez. I said,
Giving the hitbox you gave, realistically, there's about 15 to 20 people in here.
Yeah.
Easily.
So, I say that's a good 60 damage right there. As arrows.
You say they've all got bows?
Yeah, and crossbows and whatnot.
To this level?
Don't worry, I got it.
I'm not 18.
Because I've got a good motherfucker.
Rick, you're up, as this thing looks like a porcupine now.
Who is adjacent to this thing?
Erica, Percival, Morgan, well, it's kind of under him.
But not in the fun way.
No.
I don't know how I take to that.
This poor halfling.
Halfling?
Yes.
That's worse
Okay,
than calling
so
I was gonna say, is that better or worse than rabbit? I don't know.
oh, the other thing I wanted to ask before I tell you what I'm going to do, because I just was going through the PHP, and it looks like I was wrong about maneuvers, and you do one per attack, not per action.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
That's fine.
Okay, I verified it online.
It's still going to burn
Okay,
through your
so-
superiority die. So, just...
Yeah,
just,
I'll run out of those, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
It's
So,
like...
I
it's
haven't even
like,
switched to my bow yet, my guy. Don't worry about it.
it's
First,
like...
first I say,
It's
sorry,
like
go ahead.
Sigyn being able to burn through 3 smites in one round because she's got attack, dual wield attack. She could do it more often, but then she runs out of spell slots.
Oh, you run out. You definitely
Yeah.
run out. My goal is to make you run out.
all right.
Before entering the anti-magic zone?
So, first, Rick says, Morgan, go high. Go low, rather. Sorry. So go ahead and take an attack, Morgan. Basic melee. You can do a sneak attack, I think.
All right. So let's see. That would be
And add a d10 to your damage if you hit.
Basically, what Rick does is he has a ability that lets sacrifice one of his attacks for someone else, and they get a bonus.
Yeah, it does use your reaction to do this. but it also gives you the opportunity to make an additional sneak attack.
Alright, so roll
Hamstring him.
9d6.
Oh, you gotta roll to hit first.
Oh yeah, that's right. D20.
La da 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 da. Baby, come back. You know. And
Nobody
I'm
wants to
sorry.
back.
I will be right back myself while he figures that out.
Okay.
Roll d20 plus 13, correct?
Yep. C. Well, it depends on what you're attacking with what weapon.
I'll go with my short sword.
Yes. Then that's the 13. The other one's the 12. The dagger. But it's semantics right now. Don't worry. You'll get used to it. I'm helping.
I do not.
The more you play, the more you like, oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing now. The less I play, the more I forget. Especially when I've been playing 3.5. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Wasn't my idea.
I like 3.5. But 5th edition, I also like. I think they're equal in my mind.
oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Roll d20 plus 13. That is an 18.
That will miss.
Okay, there we
That's
go.
the raw roll, is it? No, never mind. Sorry, go ahead. Okay, Percy, go high.
Reminds me, I need to learn how to fly.
Percival?
Percival said they need to go learn how to fly.
He's not here?
No, he's here.
Are you getting the attack?
Oh, I hear you.
I'm still up front, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, with your Sunblade. I just asked you to make another attack.
Okay.
I said, go high. I'm going to go low.
That's taking the attack, right?
I basic melee attack plus 1d10 to your damage.
Good. Okay. When I take an attack, I can use 2 stab.
I think this is an attack, not an attack action. Because it's
Yeah.
Okay.
using your reaction to do it rather than an action.
I return with
It's a basic
appropriate
melee attack.
combat things.
Excellent.
Okay.
Spicy water.
Water.
You don't put water in a container like this,
No, I
theoretically.
said spicy water.
Ah, yes.
That's not water, it's hot sauce, man.
That's why I said spicy.
Put that on your food.
29 hit.
29 does hit. But
3 plus 8 is 11, plus 10 is 21 points.
nice. Good shot.
Nice. All right. Now Rick is gonna spin in out of nowhere, like right under that Sunblade, and come up with an upward strike with his brick and catch this guy right in the balls.
So
That's what
Hitting someone in the
wearing a
balls with a
cup.
brick. That is awesome.
That's our boy.
Rick the Brick.
Appropriate choice. I decided to go and get drink, huh?
Yeah, it's fitting, fairly.
27, like a gigantic, huge butterfly.
That man's testes have ascended to Pluto.
This is going to be a goading attack. Sorry. Do you want me to do that later, or can I meant to say it was going to be a goading attack, but I didn't actually say it.
It's fine.
Okay. So that's a... Oh, damage is going to be... +7. And then I need to roll a d10. And I need to roll another d6 for a sneak attack. And add that all together, it's going to be 11 plus 11, 22 damage.
So how you want to do this?
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I crushed his nuts so bad that he died. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, you hit him in the ball so hard that the outfield had to back up. You know.
He made scramble. He made scramble eggs.
His head explodes.
So
it's like that scene in Hot Shots Part 2.
Oh,
where Charlie
I know what to
Sheen
do.
knees that guy's in the nuts so
I know what
hard
I'm
he
doing.
actually coughs up a couple of nuts.
Did he?
Yeah, it's non-lethal.
What's up?
Non-lethal. I knock him out with the brick attack to the nuts.
Oh, you're doing a non-lethal blow. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
That makes more sense because I just hit him in the nuts. I didn't think he was going to die from it.
Yeah. Well, fifth
Are we gonna
edition.
interrogate him?
Kicked in the nuts.
So
Are we going to interrogate him? Should I get the mop and bucket?
are we going back to that? They're like the OG original first.
Yeah,
Like,
No, you guys can
Prince of
finish him
Venture.
off, but it just didn't make sense. So
by the way, those who are new to the D&D 5th edition, which barely anyone uses this rule in my campaign so far, you can declare any damage to be non-lethal. It's 5th edition rules.
Okay.
So if you decide to do something, even with a sword, I kind of roll my eyes, you declare non-lethal.
You smack him with the flat of the blade, the hilt.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
But
I would rather kick in a stained glass window than slay a master such as yourself. But since I can't have you following me, bonk.
As fun as that sounds, I don't think I will leave anybody alive.
Oh, I like you.
so you give him a nut shot, he grabs his balls, drops the blade, and then crumples over, passing out. People in front of Erica, Percival, Morgan need to make me a good dex save because there's a big tumbling thing coming forward.
And what for that?
Your dex. You roll a d20 plus your dex.
D20 plus my dex, which
Plus your dexterity save.
Yes, sorry.
Which should be on the top left corner of your
Thanks,
page.
Matt.
Yeah.
Top
It
left.
says saving throws.
Which
I believe as a rogue you are proficient.
there should be a
As rogue,
10.
You'll be proficient. It should be either plus 10 or 11 at this level.
It's plus
Okay,
10.
it's a Alright, so a d20 plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh,
because
Erica
you have-
needs a roll.
And because you have evasion, that makes you all the more likely to succeed.
If you fail, it's going to be hilarious. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't want to.
No one wants to.
Ends up looking like the guy who got pancaked in Space Jam, whose name I can't remember.
Bill Murray?
No, the other guy, the big fat guy. I don't remember his
Yeah,
name.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen Space Jam, but Bill Murray was just the first name that popped into my frontal lobe.
19. Wow,
Fair,
I'm
Bill
not
Murray's pretty
liking these
great.
rolls.
It happens. We don't have good days.
None of my D20s like me. I have some that I specifically avoid using.
Anyone else? I need.
It may be at the point, Aiden, that you worry that the curse may reside in yourself. That, like Will Wheaton, no matter what D20 you use, it will be cursed because you are cursed. So
Yeah, I think I pissed off a witch or something.
Yeah.
See, I would say I have that problem because that happens to me very often. But mine, I think, is a art of balance because sometimes I'm just like I'm on fire. There's
Base karma is
days
real.
I'm on fire.
Yeah.
I think Jim said he got a 30.
30? Okay, thank you.
A natural 30.
Oh, nice.
All right. Mitch, you have to roll for this as well.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah, I think-
Sorry. What was the skill?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a dex
Dexterity
check.
save. How many levels of barbarian do you have?
1.
Oh, okay. So you don't have danger sense. That's fine. Sorry.
No.
Danger sense.
World's my secret
One more
agent.
level. If you had just one more level.
Just one more. What'd you get?
I got a nat 20.
Nice. Well done. So everyone makes their check as this thing just tumbles. Everyone just moves out of the way just in time. Like, whoa. As this thing slams to the ground unconscious. Never seen anything like that.
Definitely not.
But, it's been an eventful day so far. Or I should say hours.
Is the rift still open?
No.
Right.
Oh, that's a relief.
For a second, I thought you were talking about my headset.
Rick checks the creature's pulse. This thing's still alive. What do you guys want to do with him?
Nuke it from orbit.
Chop.
It's the only way to be sure.
Chop them up into little pieces.
Go ahead if you want.
I was gonna say castrate him and shove his dick in his mouth so he wakes up sucking his own nuts.
I don't believe. I don't believe.
We'll
that
do
there-
that.
I don't believe that there's enough nuts left to suck.
I'm not sure if I
True.
can commit seppuku with this. The blade's a little long, but I am about to attempt it. I feel like it is the only reasonable response to being in the same universe where I heard that erupt in this tiny, tiny little room where no words would go unheard by anyone.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, apparently vivisection is on the table. Maybe we should restrain it somehow and confine it and ask where it got its fancy little knife and if we can use it to do the same trick and
To
maybe
use
On the knife.
maybe cut our way into the Jarl's office. I don't know.
To you, it's not a little knife. To you, it's like that's almost a long sword right there.
Oh, okay, so that's not a knife. This is a knife. That's a spoon. I played knifey spoony before.
Haha. Like the hilt is literally like big enough to you would have to have a weird grip on it. Like your
Two-handed
hand would not
longsword?
go all the way around. If you're Hopkin,
Two-handed longsword.
it would be like your hands could not even wrap around it.
So it's not like a knife.
No.
Knife. No.
No.
It's
To
like
it is the knife.
Knife.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for the play.
The handle is much bigger.
Ooh, no, falling off the cliff, please.
Imagine a giant.
It's a 2-handed handle. What do you mean?
Imagine like
There's
this.
more of this?
Yes. It has a big hand.
He's not brought a fucking knife. It's a stave.
To him, it's a knife.
I pull out my greatsword and compare it.
Yeah, they're pretty much. There you go.
Everyone else is just bewildered by the size of this thing, and this man's like, does size really matter?
I mean, he seemed to use it pretty good. Not that I'm any qualified judge.
Yeah, Hawk
Well,
could be
if
like,
you want
I
to take
can't
this, I
even,
will.
I can't even lift that thing.
There we go.
Well, if no one's going to use it, then I think I will. If no one has objections to that, and I go to strap it on my back along with my other greatsword.
As it slips through your fingers, in a corporealized, and just hits the floor again.
Wait a second, what?
It slips through your finger like a corporeal blade, like a ghost.
A kitty pride.
Well, more of like how, as that's what I was trying to get at.
Okay. You don't know how.
Like a phantom.
Clicks will step forward and place his hand upon the hilt of the blade. Does it still pass through?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he'll place it in such a way that his hand kind of intersects with the blade, at least, and he'll cast Identify.
Very good. It is a blade that you've never seen before. It's a dimensional blade that can cut through, and only certain beings can wield it. That are. Excuse me. I'm having like this weird burping thing going on. Yeah.
Haha, gross.
Subjective background influence. The DM accepts that my character is from the elemental plane of air, correct?
Yes.
Then with 2020 being the hindsight of, 2020 past, he'd simply look at it and go, an ethereal blade.
Pretty much.
And not say anything else.
The blade is meant to be wielded by those who are meant to be ethereal and can cut through dimensions.
That's how air portals are made.
So you're saying it would work with my
your soul,
what's it called?
Or an ethereal body of some sort.
Yes, my ghost walker thing. Magic.
But you could not even lift this.
I didn't say I could. I just said I could hold it, touch it.
Am I deciphering that this blade could be utilized by entities native to the elemental plane of air?
The bird tilts his head slightly and shakes it. Not of my people directly, but of those that would be able to wield the understandings of the between. And then he points at Percival. Something akin to his magics. It does not exist upon this point without you being able to attach something to it. I am not of the kins of your special abilities, but if one were to understand this flow of energy, then perhaps, yes.
Fascinating. Yeah, I only mention it because I can temporarily become an air elemental, but my ability to wield such weapons is limited.
I know not. these elementals of air of which you speak.
Oh.
But perhaps if it takes you from this reality to the next, then you may have a chance.
Yes. That particular manifestation of my abilities does not confer upon me that ability. As previously discussed, I do not have the plane shift spell prepared today, but I do have access to it.
I know not which of you speak in regards to this, but if it sounds like of which the items of which I speak, then perhaps. At this point, he's now trying to settle down the birds that are still going wild in the back of the room before they shit all over the carpet.
Well, whatever it is, it seems to be maybe an answer to our solution if anyone can use it.
On the change of subject, might I make some sort of check to discern what kind of a creature this is that attacked us?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
Alright, stand by. Total 3. Not 1.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck this is.
Guys, I have no idea what the hell this thing is. Not a clue in hell.
You know what? I'll take a look at it too. What would you want me to roll?
An Arcana check, please.
Arcana check. Okay.
But roll it with advantage,
Yeah, I was gonna
because
say, roll it with
Elion will assist you.
Okay.
Yes, the 0.5 way. I mean, is it
That's not with advantage at all. With advantage. Give. Da. That is permitted. D20. Yes. I did not take that feat for this fellow, did I?
Oops.
I'm just checking if I did or not.
Ooh, dude, looking out my back door, don't.
I did not know, so. Yeah, the advantage on that one is the 10 plus 2, so the Arcana check is a solid, disappointing 12.
You have no idea. Never seen it.
Yeah, I would say that thing is not of my world. Separate to this. Can I calm down my feathered friends?
Oh, roll a handle. What's the equivalent handle animal?
Animal handling.
Animal
Yeah,
handling. Sorry. Wow.
That's what I just rolled.
Okay. What'd you get?
21.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
Sorry, I sometimes 3.5 rules like, oh, they're called something else. Okay, what is that?
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Don't worry.
Okay, Nate, I'm going to try and identify this creature.
I knew this would happen. Go, Smith, go with your
Go
bardiness.
around the whole table.
28.
Of course.
All we collectively figure out is that it's really, really ugly. That's it.
Well, it's pretty ugly to you. I mean, to its species, to other species, it's, not.
Nah, bro, it's just ugly.
Nah, brah.
I'm picturing like an orc juggernaut, only without the armor.
It's called a baller. Oh, fucking a baller guard.
It's a demon?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, so yes, very ugly.
Yeah.
Demons got nards. Monster Squad. Sorry, guys.
Turn to Ethos. I don't
Yes,
suppose you have any way of handling kids.
we do. And suddenly you hear a grunt from the creature.
Kill it with fire!
Fire's not gonna
hurry
work.
up, restrain it, or just put it out of its freaking misery.
I put my great sword against the back of its neck. They're like, no, do not move.
Thank you.
Can Erica like contain this thing?
I'm sorry, you want what?
Can Erica contain this thing with a spell like a demon ward or something?
I can banish it.
That would work.
Yeah, if you have that spare propelled, if you have that spell prepared, if you have that spell prepared, that would be great.
Although I think that great sword will banish the Mystique at its current state.
Is it dead or not?
No, it's unconscious.
Okay, hang on.
/ waking up. It did not stay
I could
unconscious
go
for long.
with
We're gonna have to fight it again. I don't know.
Yeah. It was just trolling us.
Not funny.
It's a little funny.
Okay, I'll give you it. It was a little funny.
Thank you.
Alright. Spell.
Just a little.
I gotta look up the saves. Banishment, 60 feet. You attempt to send one creature. Target size this. I know what it does. Lift level. I have to concentrate for 1 minute. On this, it must success a charisma saving throw or be banished. Alright, here we go.
I think it's nothing.
We're concerned or excited about the laugh, but
he just banished himself. No reversal, he just got sent to the Ocaron.
it's a bad thing. Great. First truth.
Erica's like, I got this. Nothing happens as the spell starts to go off.
We look up and she just disappears into Gehenna.
No.
That's not what was meant to happen.
I would never forgive us. His wrath is not something I want to face.
First, Crumb would go to the abyss after her. 2, then he would never forgive you.
Oh, okay, well, I'll go with him.
Oh, all right.
Got 2 levels of cleric after that. What could go wrong?
He's only got 1 level of cleric.
Well, it nat 20.
Yeah, a little bit of
Cough.
It nat 20'd.
Oh, Jesus.
Intriguing. I have no idea how to.
My head hurts. Oh, where am I? Fuck.
We ascertained this was a Yugoloth, right?
Bulgara?
Yes.
Oh, not anymore.
Yeah.
Twas.
A ball crusher gara? A nutcracker?
It's just a Garoth.
A big, oh, you're fucked kind of monster. I wonder what a boxing match between Goliath.
What are we doing with it? I can't seem to banish it. It's still freaking here.
Kill it! Kill it now!
We can kill it. I go to plunge my sword into its back.
Just make one attack. You get
All right.
advantage.
No one's gonna stop me. Okay.
I swear, if this thing uses an phantasmal force.
The advantage granted me a nat 20.
I'll do it. Coup de grace.
That's French.
We probably shouldn't have wasted that cleric spell. That was not a good idea.
It was probably a
That was needed for the big fight anti-magic thing.
I didn't expect it to be like so adamant to stay on this plane.
The bogger, I'm surprised
Think
he didn't just entangle and beat us all to death.
They certainly tried.
Didn't get much of a chance to.
No. There was kind of too many.
It's too small to get. It's
Oh,
too big to
before it
get
even got a chance to hit.
too fast.
Too many people in one room will do that.
Yeah.
True.
You came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
All right.
I just rolled in here and was like, oh shit. I just got pin cushioned and stabbed by a little freaking funny looking thing.
He's thinking of his position.
Nuts crushed in.
He's thinking of
This
his
isn't where I
position.
parked my car.
In his position, he's like, "Oh, I got my targets. Okay, I'm gonna take him out." Oh shit!
Scheiße.
It's like going into a demolition derby looking for your car, just like, oh shit.
Oops. Wrong turn off. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you, everybody. I hope you had fun, and hopefully, technology will be kinder to us next time, so we have more time.
Yes,
Hey,
please.
Hey, I was pointing this out to Aiden. Technology is never kind to us.
I am
Not
certainly
one week
thankful.
in recent memory has technology been kind to us. Sorry, Morrigan. Go ahead.
I am certainly thankful that my frames were well enough that I was able to do this today.
It's pretty
and
cool.
Not have any troubles. So.
It's pretty cool. I hope you all had fun. We had a little more extra role play, a little extra combat for a little teaching tool to, help you get along. And we'll all see you next time. And nerds. I'm making waffles after this.
Ooh, waffle. If I want waffles, I'll just walk across the street to the Waffle House.
The Weefle House?
Yeah, the Weefle
Jealous.
Gobble gobble.
But if I had a Waffle House across the street, I'd weigh 20 more pounds.
And I'm also within walking distance to a Walk-Ons. If y'all don't know what that is, it's
I really don't.
Is it a
it's
Chinese place?